Child, come with me. This is Explicit Critics. I wish I could change my eyes. I can't. My eye don't move to the left.
You could have fucked up your eyes and shit.
Hey, his eyes were straight in the movie.
Yes.
Whoa. Nah. Hey, when he was about to die, they're like, "Fuck me, you fix your eyes."
Yeah, probably.
They went back. They went back from
That eye, he was probably trying his hardest to focus, and then it just went extra silent. That shit was almost in the back. He was peeking. He was using his peripheral.
that they cool, night cool came back.
They cool.
What's happening? Explicit Critics here. We got this Star Wars, not Star Wars. Rogue One, a Star Wars story review coming for you.
Star Wars.
Give it a 6.9.
6.9. Honorary. D-Money's not here, so. Before we go into spoilers, each of us will give our initial thoughts on the movie, and then we're gonna go into spoilers. So, something spice. If you've never seen it before, fuck him. Just kidding.
Aww.
But he's really good at reviewing. Go back to our Civil War, Captain America Civil War review. He was really good in that. He brought up some good points. All right, what do you think of it?
I gotta start this? Okay. So, are we rating too?
No, just before spoilers, just what did you think of the movie? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
That's it?
I mean...
Wow, he's a Johnny Boy.
Yeah, Johnny Boy.
Was it good? It was good.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun.
God
fucking
damn it!
Fun, yeah.
Bam!
What are some aspects that you thought?
I mean, I don't want to spoil. We said no
Oh
spoilers.
my gosh, do you know what a spoiler is?
Damn.
Yeah, like telling them what happened in the story.
Johnny
So
Boy 2.5.
you can't elaborate a little bit more than that?
I think
That's
that Disney did a good job with keeping Star Wars the way it is. Like people would fear that Disney would probably do something else with Star Wars or like bring it into something.
I agree with that.
Like totally just throw it off and make it their own thing, but they didn't do that. I mean,
It's
they
like
did
they
have
highly
some,
respected it.
yeah, they respected what George Lucas did.
I feel like he's gonna say "Make America Great."
That was good though. That was good.
But yeah, that and then there's a bunch of things that I didn't like, but
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Good, good.
I feel like
A lot of stuff.
that was
Same.
more coming to effect for the eighth one.
I think the
rather
movie.
than this
I
one, because
just
this one is
I think the movie should have been more of a show.
Stacy's mom.
You talk
It's me, Mario.
fuck, nigga, you got connects.
Yeah, it was.
So you talked to Steve's mom about it?
Yeah, I did. Stacey's
What'd
mom.
she say?
And I think it should have been more of a show. Like it should have been
more of a
premiered-
show?
It shouldn't have been
That'd
like
be
a
impossible.
it shouldn't have been like a movie.
Yo,
It should have been like a movie.
like if it was just
happened,
like that whole
included
like
in the
everything
same.
that happened in there is a show. It's called fucking.
You know how they did like Clone Wars? You know how they did Clone
Oh,
Wars? It
okay.
should
Are
have
you
been
talking
something
about
like Clone Wars.
animated or live action?
No, he's saying this
Either way.
movie.
Either
should've been-
or.
Yeah,
I
Should have been
agree
like
with
it should have been
that.
like a Clone Wars kind of thing.
I
don't
feel-
think that
I feel-
should-
I
I was
agree with the
thinking that
animated, but it would be way too hard live action. Like, way too hard.
Yeah.
Well, but then if it was animated, you might as well just watch Clone Wars.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, not... The people that are watching Clone Wars are not the same people that saw this movie, so that's the only reason I disagree.
That's true.
Nobody's going on Cartoon Network be like, oh, what's happening in between 3 and 4 or whatever the
Or
fuck.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So,
I just didn't like how I wanted it to be a continuation, how they kept doing it, you know, a continuation of the story, but it wasn't.
Oh, you don't like that slap in the middle?
I mean, I respect it, but I would rather it be a movie where it continues on from
You know that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, but I'd
Okay.
rather. Yeah, I just wanted it.
But you don't like all this bullshit in between.
Yeah.
I agree with that too. I just
feel like if they're gonna do something in between, make it like a
Show.
Well,
Yeah, you have much. All right.
I like this one more than The Force Awakens.
For real. Thank you.
Like, way more.
Way more.
I stayed awake in this.
What?
Way more.
Yeah.
She wasn't here for that one.
I wasn't, but I've
We
seen.
didn't even have the channel when we watched that movie.
I've seen.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Not even close. Like,
Really?
not even close. Like, a year after. Our first movie ever was Batman v Superman. We weren't even close
I
to
feel like
having
we
no.
reviewed
No.
that one.
Then you don't feel right. Cause
It's probably because we were doing this bullshit
Oh,
before.
that's because we
weren't
do
talking
this shit.
about it.
We weren't talking about it. We review every movie, we just didn't have a camera up. No.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Like Spice said, there's shit I had that I didn't like about it, but what's the nigga's name with the eyes?
Real nice.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Every time he comes on screen, I just had to laugh. I couldn't
Fuck,
not
man.
do it.
Yo,
He was a big negative for me.
And that
I
bitch,
couldn't
the
take
main
it
bitch,
seriously.
big ass
that was
fucking
the surprising
teeth.
part.
That shit making me so mad all movie. All I see was her
Felicity
big ass
Jones,
teeth
the,
when she
the
talked.
main actress.
Lola.
Fuck, man.
How about the Lola
Bugs Bunny.
Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
All right. Johnny boy.
I'm gonna just say, I don't know what the fuck was going on until like maybe an hour in, and then I wanted to go to sleep. I don't give a fuck. I was watching the shit, but it's like with him in there, it was like all I could think about. Is
That shit does throw you off.
Wait,
like,
who's him? You talking about Forrest?
Forrest
Whitaker.
Whitaker. I just
Me.
hated every
That's why that
part.
nigga's so lost.
The intro of him, and then when he had that fucking coon hair.
that hair.
Okay, and
They
then
took both that nigga's legs.
that.
They didn't even give him even fucking legs either.
Yeah, nigga, two different size feet.
Oh my god.
One motherfucking cankle.
That asthma shit, and I don't know. He pulled that shit back like it was cool. I didn't know what was going on.
Damn, that nigga puff pass, not even passing.
Yeah, not even pass it.
He wasn't sharing with
And that
nobody.
nigga goes into a trance.
And then when he kept, well, we
You guys
got
are
that.
so foul.
But then after that hour, I was distracted in the movie. I'm gonna let y'all know there's someone eating, so that aroma was hitting my nose.
Yeah.
And then
She was like, "Fuck, I need this shit."
no, it's not
That's the
nasty.
nachos, extra deluxe with extra
Somebody,
shit.
somebody next to us.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
he
side?
was grubbing. I think it was like sushi and something else.
Yeah,
But-
sushi.
He
Anyway,
didn't even offer to
I
nobody.
liked
unagi?
I liked it towards the end when it all started to come together because it just seemed like I'm trying to remember other and then like little cameos of like people from the past kind of was whatever for me. Like I don't think we needed to see C-3PO and all them shits.
I think that was.
I
you
didn't
seen it?
Oh no, I like that.
I really appreciate it.
I like
Have
that.
you seen 4 and 5?
I don't care. If
That's
I've
cool.
seen it.
I mean, it's
just
coming
don't
from
really-
somebody that said she didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I
So
don't really care. Like
I felt because that plugged the like where you were in the story.
Well, really,
'Cause
bothered
that
me is
happened in the other
Darth
one.
Vader walking all gay and shit. Like
That was
that was
He looked like a
wild.
bitch.
That was
No, that was a female in that suit. It had to be.
who
The
was
best,
that?
yeah, the
I don't
best.
think
It,
so.
it had
Yeah.
to. I don't
It
know.
was
It
a
had to
different
be.
person from the
It's-
end of the movie to that
No.
guy walking up. I mean, I don't know. I felt like it was a
It
different
did
person.
seem like that
It was
though.
a different person.
Maybe they told him like, hey, that
Oh, it
last
could
scene
have
you
been.
walk
It
like
definitely
a
could have
bitch.
been. All the
Yeah.
Like, get your shit
Like-
together.
Well, see that what you did? Don't do that.
all they need to do is have a super tall person. That's all they do. They don't care who's in there.
Could have been a bitch. I'm telling you.
I mean, that would be a tall ass bitch.
there are.
I mean, there are tall ass bitches.
Like 7 foot.
Amazonians.
There's like 8 billion people in this
Amazonians?
world.
Is that a
We
real
could've found
thing
one.
anymore?
Yeah,
I feel like
call
they're
them
extinct now.
Amazonians. Amazonians.
Nah, they ain't real.
Like buffarillas.
Well, for real, that's.
Okay.
I'll use that no more. I hate to bring that shit back.
You got anything else?
It was fine.
But for real.
Yeah, it was just-
So you didn't enjoy it?
not until the end. It was just I had to like rewatch stuff and remember stuff. I don't remember this when I was like a kid because that's when I saw Star Wars the most of it. So I didn't know where we're
Star
at.
Wars, the most of it. I don't remember that one.
Stop.
Okay, was that scene, you know that scene with when the rebel troops were
Wait, no
spoilers.
I mean, I'm trying
no
to get-
spoilers.
We'll go into that.
Okay,
We'll
what's
go
the
into
spoiler?
that.
We need to understand.
We'll
okay.
go into that.
He's not giving
He's-
you
You know that scene where that one guy he walks right into that.
All right.
something spice.
Oh man.
Holy fuck! I'm
Am
trying
I
to-
going next? Or are you going last?
Try to-
Okay,
Oh,
no.
I'll go last. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, because I really want to
Oh,
talk
you
about
wanna
this.
go? Okay,
Okay.
Oh damn, she said fuck.
Stacey's mom. Let's go.
I really didn't like it.
You can eat
I
it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I just feel I agree with something spice as far as
Typical.
shut up. As far as it being, it would be better if it was a series or like a cartoon. Because I feel like
Okay.
with me, I was really looking forward to like the next episode. I understand that's gonna happen, but I feel like the producers or Disney or whatever, they just decided, hey, let's just put this in here to
Time them over.
yeah, to just keep them occupied. But it
Oh,
just
she's fucking sicko.
It's like Little Wayne.
I just feel like it was. I enjoyed the movie, the storyline and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what I wanted. What I really want is the next episode. I didn't want this filler.
What you really want is these nuts.
Whatever. But I feel like I can't. But yeah, I feel like the people who are hardcore, like my uncles, they're hardcore Star Wars fanatics. They enjoyed this movie. Me, like I'm a fan, but I'm not like, yeah, let me know every little ounce of
Alien
each
types.
story, each backside story. No, I'm not all about that life, but I enjoyed it, but it's not what I was looking forward to.
So they're saying no to the backside.
I'm saying no to the backside. It seemed over dramatic too, like with what happened throughout the story, and y'all just need to watch it. I feel like you'll feel me once you watch it. Once you go see it, you'll understand where I'm coming from. It just was like,
Hell no. Come on. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Okay, but anyway, that was me.
All right, Mooks.
Hey everybody. It's your boy Mooks here.
Who cares?
Fly fan fella, heard of gorillas, murderers, killers. On a verse for that skrilla, grinding to the furthest to chiller.
I thought he said
That
I
one
hate
fan is like, I do.
Alright, man, shut
That
on
one
her.
super gay dude's like, I fucking
No,
love Mooks.
Stacey's mom.
Yeah, but she
fucking Willie.
What'd you say?
I liked it. It was very entertaining for the most part.
You can just
Very entertaining.
Okay, that is a stretch.
No, I co-sign that. Fuck that.
It was very entertaining.
Very-
I will say
Yeah.
at the end it got a lot more.
That's when it started
in the
getting
beginning. In the beginning, they did do a lot of planet jumping. It was like 5 minutes
I
on
was like,
each
well, how many
planet,
planets you gonna go
and it was
on
just
to?
like, okay, what's happening here? And it's like, okay, we'll do this, this, and this. Go to a different planet. Do this, this, this. Go
Is
to a
that
different
considered a
planet.
spoiler, or is that just?
No, because he's not saying the planets.
He's not
just
saying, like,
saying
the-
what. Yeah.
The
So it's
exact
like
same.
at first it's kind of like, but then it got to where it was like, okay, we can. That's fine. But
Yeah.
I feel like it wrapped itself up pretty well, and so, and it was a lot better than The Force Awakens.
Fuck yeah.
I
Fuck
disagree.
Force Awakens.
No.
I'll leave it to
So,
my
Force
Oh, yes, there is.
No, there's not.
I believe in
The
you.
Force Awakens was
I only like the
incredible.
fact-
They had all like they brought back the.
So this is more nostalgic, not really incredible.
exactly.
I appreciate how they
Thank you.
brought, how
Hey,
they continued.
Thank you. That's exactly what.
I appreciate how they
I'm
continued.
just not-
I can feel if it's like, okay, I like it because of the nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I can't like literally sit here and say like, oh, it was a great movie because they brought everybody back. Like if you bring everybody back and that's the fucking movie, that's a shitty ass movie.
I like Force Awakens because it was a continuation on what has happened, and we haven't seen that before. It's like
We ain't seen this shit.
Yeah,
that's why it's between
But
3
it's
and
a
4. Between movie 3 and 4,
backstory.
you already know what's gonna happen. Like you
See,
know
that's
Okay, see, but by this motherfucker's logic, if they renumbered them this could be 4,
Exactly.
and 4 could be
Yeah.
5. So that's not a good argument.
But
I'm not saying
So
it's
you're
not
just saying,
about-
oh,
it's
it
not
could be
about the
between
numbers, though.
episodes, but
It's
to be
not
honest,
about
it could be its own episode.
Going back to what I said previously, it could have just been like a size, like a.
But then-
show.
No, it was
A show.
important though.
Okay. I agree with you. It's important to in any type of movie that they bring in, like with new information, is important. I feel.
Wrong.
No.
no.
I wanted to cut him off by letting
I would think that's like if they were gonna give a backstory to I don't know.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
A
Pick your
backstory
poison.
Yeah.
Let me pick
Jabba.
Jurassic Park.
Chewbacca. You better fucking matter.
No, Jurassic Park. Yeah, and then they went for Jurassic Park. On like, what was the third one when the park was completely destroyed? On a movie like how the park got destroyed.
That'd be dope.
Like Princess Leia, her backstory.
Why'd
Like
you
what
say it
after
like that?
after she was born, how they went into Luke Skywalker instead. They have a movie like goes on into her story. That would probably be something that would be interesting. Like, but then again, that would be
motherfucking. So,
that.
okay,
but then
whatever.
again-
Just
oh,
go on.
yeah, keep going.
Since I'm gonna build on that, since they do, what was this? It was between 4 and 5.
3 and 4.
3 and 4? 3 and 4. Yeah, New Hope. So it was between 3 and 4, and I felt like it could have stayed as a show. So I'm agreeing with them. Like it would have been cool as a show.
Thank you.
But you're
Just
saying
because-
animated though, right? Because there's no way they could do a live action.
No, not really live action. But and then that just brings you back to the Clone Wars, but it's kind of more childish, but a more serious animated role, just to get the story across. Because I feel like it's one of those, it's more of a fan movie
Yeah.
because it does go into more depth of the actual story. So it's like those people that didn't read the books or didn't really
Me,
like,
I didn't
delve
read
deep
the books.
into like the comics or anything that
No.
really went further back into like people that weren't really or just focused on the cinematic part of it, like that weren't exposed to all the actual background. Like this was there, like okay, here you can actually know more about it. And so when they come out with like Han Solo's story and all that, it's like just to get more people involved with the whole Star Wars story.
But
So it was educational.
I'm alright.
Yeah, it's more like a public service announcement movie.
Like Kala said, I'm alright with like renumbering it and making this an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can push 4 to 5 and make
Yeah.
this 4.
Then I wouldn't like 4.
And it fits perfect.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't like.
Because well,
Like 4,
I mean, yeah, because then they can cut out that R2D2 scene, because then you already know where you're at, because then you wouldn't even need that scene.
Mhm.
And then, like, oh, that's spoilers. So
Yeah.
I don't know, because that was if you're gonna make it 4 and like push the other ones up, it's more like
no, because I felt like this one was doing more explaining on where it should be compared to the other
but
movies.
Oh, fuck.
the other movies actually they don't really go. What's what I'm looking for? Like diffuse into each other. Yeah, this movie is like diffusing into 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where,
why
like, the
it
other ones are,
happens
like,
in between.
1, 2, 3. So it's like if you were gonna, I don't know. I guess you can do it, but just a little side note.
He's so fucking crashy.
Yeah,
Guys.
I liked it.
I
liked
no.
I liked it. They should recast it though. I mean,
I feel like there's only one
like
bad
that
one.
person.
I mean,
Of
they could
course.
have gave the old girl some fucking
Oh my god, if you say titties, I'm gonna smack you.
or some ass.
Could be she had titties.
What?
You couldn't
You couldn't see shit.
Yeah, you couldn't
You
see
couldn't
shit.
see
They do a
shit.
good job
I'm
of
mad
hiding
that
that
they're
shit.
actually looking for titties and boobies and
What
What the
butts.
fuck are you looking at?
Nigga, I'm
I'm
tired
looking
of
at the
fucking aliens.
storyline.
Okay, half the time it's a fucking ugly ass
looking at
alien. It's like, fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to be looking at? It's like,
The storyline. Who cares about boobs and ass?
I mean, yeah, I could care less about
Come
that.
on now.
Bitch, there's a big ass dick on the screen. You be looking at, motherfucker.
I would have been like, get that off the screen.
And into my
Revenge, I need some get back, I'm mad. You'll end up dead for that. Revenge, I need some get back, I'm mad. You're gonna bleed bad. Revenge.
All right. Wow.
All right. The ultimate
That was
review.
good. Hey, good shit, yo. Yeah, you gotta let the king speak.
King.
What the
Say the mom.
It was instantaneous.
hope not the
Trying
king
to
of
keep my mouth
Scotland.
shut.
Wow. Wasn't that motherfucker in the King's
Mooks here all day.
Okay, here's what is this? Episode 3.5?
Yes.
And here's episode 7. Sucking my fucking dick. Fuck episode 7. That shit was garbage. Compared to this, fucking trash. However, this is a movie for the marks. Like Mooks was saying, it's definitely for the Star Wars super fans, which I'm not of, and this is still probably my like 3rd favorite Star Wars film. It was so nice, even though it was slow. Probably 5 and 6.
Okay.
Probably goes 4, this one, then 5 and 6.
Yeah, this is so much more action than those.
This one was so nice because even though it was slow, probably the first hour, I actually gave a fuck about the characters. Unlike 7, where I'm like, okay, they're just trying to have likable characters. Like, I liked Finn and I liked Rey, but that movie was garbage. It was just 4 all over again. It was totally nostalgia factor. Like,
And fuck Kylo Ren.
yeah, Kylo Ren is a bitch boy. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know. This movie I actually gave a fuck about the characters, and that's what I want to see in a movie, especially Star Wars, because the first 3, like 1, 2, and 3, the most recent ones before this, you didn't care about anybody. Like Anakin, fuck him. You didn't care about that one bitch, Padme.
Nah, I care about Anakin.
You care about Anakin?
First of all, I always care about Natalie fucking Portman.
I just wanted to see Anakin do cool shit. That's all I cared about.
The only one I cared about is Ian McGregor, Han Solo.
You didn't care about little
Han
Annie?
Solo.
You didn't care about little Annie when you were driving that fucking car?
Little Annie. That dude was a bitch.
Oh my god!
He was a bitch until he was Darth Vader. I don't know why everybody gives props to Darth Vader. He was a bitch before he was Darth Vader.
You still care a little bit.
No, I didn't care about that little blonde-haired bitch.
You didn't think you was gonna die in that fucking race?
No.
did.
How do you think he's about to die when he's a main character?
Yeah, you had to get fucked up somehow. You know.
I cared more about that dude that he went against. Had beef with him. The little short dude with the
that nigga with the long ass arms and no legs.
When he got fucked up, I'm like, shit, I wish he won.
Oh, goggles. What the fuck is his name?
His voice was raw as fuck too. He was just... But yeah, I thought this movie was really nice. Like, yes, you could have got lost. Like, there was a million different planets in the first 5 minutes.
But it didn't really matter which
Yeah,
planet they were
that's
on.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it didn't
I
matter.
feel like the only reason they even labeled the planets was for the fans that are jerking off. Like, oh, I read that in the book. Like, I feel like that's
Jerome!
because I hadn't heard of any of those planets except for maybe 1 or 2.
I don't know any of them.
So
I heard all
That
of
was
them.
cool.
Niggas weren't paying attention.
So I can't remember. They blew up the Death Star again in 7.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay, now
We'll get into that. Okay, so you wanna go
So
with spoilers?
that's
I remember that now.
Okay, let's go with spoilers.
I remember
Overall, what? You liked it?
Over the spoilers.
Overall. No.
No,
Before
overall.
spoilers.
Oh
Overall.
my god!
Okay,
Did you like overall?
Overall liked it, yes.
Okay.
I said that.
You liked it a
Overall,
lot?
It was
Or
alright.
just liked it?
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I like it a
It was
lot.
alright. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
It was
Okay. You got 3 liked it a lot and basically...
I liked it.
I don't
Okay.
give a fuck about your likes a lot.
So we got 2 females that hated it.
I didn't hate it. I just thought it was okay. I wasn't.
Why are you putting words into her mouth?
For real.
Because that's
Two
exactly what you explained in
I
5
did
minutes.
not
I
hate
didn't like it. I
just-
didn't like it.
I didn't say that.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
I didn't say that, so you're putting words into her motherfucking mouth.
ear.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go into spoilers.
I'll project.
We'll warn you.
alright.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Whoa, let's go to spoilers. We'll warn you.
Well, I'm gonna put like something there.
A new champion.
There was this added to the Star Wars trope of having so many plot holes. It wasn't even funny. Like every single time in the movie that somebody made a garbage ass decision, I'm like, this is exactly like 4, 5, and 6, where they have to blow up the same shit like 5 times. It's like, fuck, man.
Oh, what's his name fucked up? Oh, let's just blow it up. That's
Yep.
fine. Oh, he fucked up again? Okay, we'll blow that
Like,
up. too.
okay, so what's the main bitch's name? I know her actress name, Felicity Jones.
Jane.
Stardust.
Jin something.
Vanessa,
It's Jane.
Vanessa.
That's her.
Is Jane?
Jane?
It's Jane.
I couldn't
Star Wars? I mean, Tarzan? Star Wars.
This nigga.
When she fucking bounced and didn't grab the USB or whatever you want to call it, that could have saved the whole movie from everybody being like, you're lying, you're lying. Why not? He had the time to give a speech, so go with the rebellion, go with the rebellion. But she didn't grab that shit.
Well, why did he grab the shit?
Because he was
Okay,
I got it.
She even says, why didn't you grab it? She's like, it was in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying.
My dad was saying how much he loved me and shit. So I was like,
and it was his dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you didn't keep that shit.
exactly. All the more reason to keep it. It's like,
she
oh
was
shit.
like looking at it like,
I haven't seen,
let's go. Forget about it.
haven't seen my dad in 15 years. The only shit I have up there, I might as well keep the shit.
Right?
No, let's try and find him. Let's see if we can figure out where he is.
It looks like he's still alive. What's the timestamp on this motherfucker? 2 days ago? Oh, we can find him.
What? What are you gonna? You're gonna defend her? Okay, defend her.
I'm not defending her, but I'm just saying, motherfucker is old as shit. Maybe you should have thought of, let me give it. Take this shit and go. She's retarded, so I should give that.
That too. They didn't have to watch it right then and there.
I want to build off that because this fucking Forrest Whitaker.
I want to build off that.
No, I want to build off it.
No, build off in the fuck when he was like, hey kid, come here. I was like,
Oh my god. First,
I would never go up to you.
let's start from square one.
My child.
Why the fuck is he changing? He chose a hard voice to go with.
He didn't get back and his voice is all fucked up.
Yeah, and then he like kept jumping from. What child? It's like it's still the same after like 15 years, and then
I thought he was taking a dick when I was talking.
And then when that big old glob was there, I thought they was talking.
The tentacle shit.
Oh my god! Oh no! Tell the truth.
I
No.
was gonna go to the bathroom or something because he was
Go
too
to the
damn long.
bathroom.
Because he kept saying his name
But,
for like
yeah.
no reason.
Let me build off what you said. I just want to know what the fuck this motherfucker's credentials are. Everybody has got mad respect for him. He didn't do shit in the movie.
No, he did not.
No combat, no nothing, but he has 1 million troops. Like, what the fuck? And he didn't seem smart either.
He was fucked up.
I don't care if he's fucked up. Show me something.
Okay, he was Jake jumped from her being a little kid to her being an adult.
So he got his leg chopped off so you get respect?
He got his whole shit fucked up. He ain't have shit.
Yo, he was Darth Vader before Darth Vader. He was Darth Vader first, and they were like, okay, we didn't make this motherfucker better because we don't want him to come look like this motherfucker.
He had his own breathing machine.
He just didn't seem formidable at all. Like anybody could have wetted him. Like he was talking to these people, taking his shit. I would have smacked his shit out of him. Like what is he doing?
I just want to know what the fuck was he puffing? Because that shit every time he was like
He's in a trance.
His eyes were straightened out.
he'd be like, why are you here? It's a trap. The nigga got paranoid as a motherfucker. Like, fuck, man. Did you come here to kill me? They sent you.
First off, he should already know because doesn't that shit read minds? Like he should have read the mind that he's not
That
false.
shit was
Like,
blind too.
Why can nobody see?
yeah.
This whole movie, you got.
I love when he and when he was about to die too. He's like,
Oh yeah.
I don't need this no more.
he had to make it dramatic.
I feel like
But he didn't need to die.
he did
He
it.
didn't.
He didn't say.
I mean, whoa. He did, so we don't have to see him no more.
Oh, that
But he didn't have to. There's no point in him dying.
No, hey,
Wow.
this was the first script. He lives, and then they saw his acting. They're like, "Fuck, right
So,
now."
we didn't kill this motherfucker.
Like, here, this is what you're supposed to do.
But it's like he could have went. It's like he knew what.
He needed to die.
He didn't need to die.
He needed to
I think
die.
Forrest Whitaker sucked some dick to get in
His
this movie.
character.
Because
His
he wanted to go
character's
down
so
in history
unconvincing.
that he was in Star
Yes,
Wars. Because
that's what I think too.
there is no way the director was like, yeah, good job,
You
good
know what I want
lines.
for this role? Forrest Whitaker. Give me someone that can't see out of one eye.
Screen test. Like how do you read fucking script?
They should have
I know.
They should have made Forrest Whitaker that blind motherfucker. And now And that would have made sense.
Yeah, you know, like white out one eye. Everybody know that eye's already fucked up.
Oh God.
Okay, let's try to be.
I hated how
What?
everyone died at the end.
I love
I was like, I hope that bitch died.
Why I didn't take it seriously because everyone
Certain
died.
people, I just hate how everyone died.
Everyone died.
I was alright
so
with that.
glad.
I was like, really, Disney?
I never thought a Star Wars movie would do that. That's why I was glad.
I was glad.
But it's with
I
Disney,
wasn't glad it's for
so,
that exact same reason.
I was cool.
You were what? You
For
were
that
pissed
exact
for
same
that
reason,
exact
yeah.
So you want the Disney version?
Yes.
It was a Disney movie. I was more
It's a Disney movie.
mad.
I'm expecting a Disney.
I was more upset that what's his name didn't get no cheeks at the end because he helped that bitch the whole time.
Well, he like tried. They were
Like, hey, we about to die. Might as well. Hugging
I'm not
it.
saying-
No. Did you want the love story though? I was already pissed.
I
didn't know.
I didn't really want it, but
I didn't.
But we already had it
for
at
the
that
homies.
point, so they might as well bring one out
That's
at the
true,
end.
but I was hoping that
Yo.
at the end they're like, oh, this
He
is just
fucking
mutual.
fell. He hit like 3 fucking pillars. Took a shot for this bitch, and then she just gonna give me a fucking hug at the end. Like we about to die anyway. Might as well give her the cheeks.
He took a shot and came back and saved
Never
her.
mind.
Yeah, he saved her.
I was cool with everyone dying except for I'm mad. I'm a little sour of how that black dude went out.
That's I'm going out.
That was funny.
And why was everybody else taking shots and still going? He took one shot and was done.
No, it was the point when he's like, I need to get to the master switch. Everyone was like dead silence. I'll go get it, and then bam. I was like, that's fucked up.
He didn't even take a step. That nigga turned around.
Like they have
Game over.
No, I'm a little.
They
sour
highlighted
about
that too. They
I'm
just
a
made
little-
it like they highlighted
The
that
only
moment.
one.
Where else is that damn black people come from? That's what I want to know.
They weren't there to come. Because
No.
the last time I thought
They had Mace Windu. That was it.
Low-key thought he was gonna actually do something too. That
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Like
I was
maybe
oh,
almost
he's
get
going.
there and then get shot, but no,
Yeah.
not even out of the hut. He was like,
And
alright.
blind man could walk through slow as shit. Nobody hit him.
black people were just Windu, Lando, and now Finn, and that was it. So I was like, oh, more niggas came out of the
And,
woodwork.
like his name in the fucking credits, I don't even know what to look at. Cause who are you?
Yeah, nigga, they got fucked
Yeah,
up.
Got shot.
Black guy got shot. Like
Black
no.
guy got shot. Jeez.
Yo, I'll be so mad if I got shot, and then it's like, this nigga can't even see, and y'all can't hit him.
I would like to know if that guy really used the Force. Like if he somehow was like a Force user.
See, it said that he just
Okay,
believed in it.
okay.
They mentioned that.
Well,
in
I
the
wish they
movie.
would have played more off of that.
I want to build on what he's saying now. I think this movie was great at expanding what the Force is.
Yeah.
Like, it's showing that the Force is like a balancing power. So because they were so overwhelmed, the Force is helping him. That's what I took it as.
Okay.
Like, no, he's not using the Force.
Yeah.
All he's doing is tapping into the Force, and the Force is like,
In a different
fuck,
way.
they're fucked. So we're going to give somebody, like, yeah.
All right.
Got it.
I mean, yeah.
I could agree with that. That makes sense.
I can see that.
I think.
Because that's why I feel like whenever the good guys are on top, something has to happen.
But
Like,
they
I haven't
also-
read the books, but I know Luke Skywalker turns bad. So I feel like anytime the good is like outweighing the bad, it's going vice versa, and same with bad over good. So,
But
which is kind of whack, but at least you know what the Force is
I
doing.
feel like they just made it into those crystals as well. Like
What
it
did
had
she
something
have
to do
on
with
her
the
neck? What
fucking
was that?
crystals.
No, the
That-
crystals have to do with
With
the
the Force.
lightsabers.
Her
No, just the
necklace?
lightsaber.
Yeah.
They power the lightsabers.
That's
But I thought you could only power the lightsabers with the Force.
No. That's why that Finn
Those
bitch
mini
in
Chlorians.
7 wielded that shit and almost beat Kylo bitch Ren.
Yeah.
That has nothing
That
to do with
nigga
the
could
Force.
stop the goddamn lasers
Yeah,
and
but
walk
he
around
couldn't-
and shit, and
but-
he couldn't whip Finn's ass.
Who's never held a lightsaber in his life.
It should have been over in half a second.
He didn't force him or nothing. He actually went.
And
on.
his
Yeah,
dad's
that was
Darth Vader.
stupid how he didn't use the Force. And he just ran. He used the Force whenever he felt like it.
But that's going back to Star Wars. Literally has so many plot holes. It's retarded. I want to say about the Darth Vader scene at the end, which was dope. Where he's going through the corridor, but the one motherfucker he actually needs to get, he doesn't force it back and like kill him.
Yeah, and he
He
knows
sees what they're trying
Like,
to do.
force snatch that nigga back and sit him next to
He knows he
you.
needs to get that.
The mistakes on both sides though. This motherfucker shouldn't have been
Well,
trying to
true.
get out.
He knows
Like,
he
hey,
needs to get that.
you just like, hey, somebody.
He
get
went
that.
into
This
the last
motherfucker's
minute to pass that and still got it through.
Exactly. Darth Vader didn't do shit.
No.
You couldn't walk any
Like
faster.
He wanted it.
No, okay.
He didn't. He didn't
He
walk.
didn't walk any faster.
He forced open that door. He could have forced shut it.
Yeah.
Yep. Force shut it, but then like it was like 2 seconds afterwards he opens the door after he stabs that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was just like the fucking everybody
Darth
fucking
Vader
with the
is.
light.
He could have just forced choked them all together. And they all
Yeah.
died. I don't know why.
Well, because that scene is just to give.
Okay, going back to earlier on what I said about that scene.
Pause.
When they were all in the hallway and they're like aiming towards it, wasn't that a scene from A New Hope? Like it started off with that scene. Like how Darth Vader walked into the
Almost. It was a
Yeah.
scene
That
like
scene.
that.
Yeah.
It was a scene like that.
Okay, because like it was the only difference from the scene that we watched in this movie and that one in 4 was that it was like dark, completely dark, and the other one he came in and it was like all lit up and he
Yeah. But
he shows himself.
in New Hope, he actually walks down the hall. He doesn't fight.
Okay.
Yeah, in New Hope, you know when Leia gets the shit at the end of this movie?
Yeah.
It's after that scene takes place that you're talking about.
I hated those soldiers' little helmets look like
Like,
Okay, yeah, I
I feel like that.
head on the top of their
friends.
heads.
something trivial. Why does anybody wear armor when you die, no matter what, in one hit, no matter what?
I was thinking
No. Okay.
There's like 2 dudes in the movie that take multiple shots.
took it right to the
Took the shot in the chest and rolled over and got up and ran.
His homie got shot. He's like, "Oh, get the fuck up!" Bow.
Boom. Oh fuck!
I didn't get back.
Okay, yes, granted, there's a few Boromirs that are taking multiple shits, but the majority of stormtroopers are going down in one hit, whether
All
it's in
the
the fucking
stormtroopers.
dick or in the leg or whatever.
That one
Like
dude
the
just
armor
shooting
does
his
not
gun.
even
Yeah.
matter. Why are
No,
they
not
wearing
only
it?
that, but not only did they get shot, he was hitting him with the stick, and it looked like he was hitting him
Yeah.
that hard with the.
Why is he even
And it's
using
like-
his
I was like,
stick?
why
Use
the
a
fuck-
blade or something.
Yeah, it's like they're in fucking armor. That shouldn't hurt that much.
Yeah.
I don't look that.
Or when like, oh boy, like pistol whipped him.
It's the Force.
Like,
Yeah.
got a fucking helmet on.
Yeah. So I don't know what that shit is for anonymity. Like nobody wants to know who they are.
And as big as the fucking training facilities are, or
Why the fuck?
they can't shoot.
Everyone can shoot except the stormtroopers.
It's just like,
And they're the
But
only ones that train.
but that's a Star Wars thing. Like,
Yeah.
they have to keep that in.
But like
Insane.
everyone can shoot except them. And they're the only ones that practice.
like y'all niggas are doing nothing but shooting.
No targets.
And the pilots are like way better than the TIE fighters. I mean,
There's just so
True.
many.
like how you
Yeah, I feel like the
they got
TIE
way
fighters,
more
they have to be like automated. They would have to have so many people to do those
Yeah.
shits.
I mean, they got clones and shit, so.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah, true.
it kind of doesn't matter, but I also didn't like how they changed Star Wars to not have the thing in the beginning, the scroll up, the yellow.
The long deal. Okay.
I like
That's kinda
that.
traditional.
I like that because they
They
did
just
it.
said long time ago in a galaxy far away movie. Let's go.
Well, if they're
I mean,
going in between like
Yeah,
this,
but
it doesn't
no,
matter.
it's not an episode.
You don't have to explain
Oh,
a bunch
because
of
they
shit
did that
it
because-
just went from 3.
Okay, yeah. But I just as far as like a traditional thing, just
But okay.
Okay, they still had the fucking letters in the beginning.
But do you know why those are? Because they tell you what's transpired between movies. So there's nothing transpired between
This
3 and
movie
this.
is between a movie.
yeah, it is. Okay, I just didn't like it.
So this movie
He just
was
wanted-
the scroll.
Like it didn't matter if it's like fuck this movie, fuck this movie.
He made some yellow letters go.
So I feel like I'm in Star Wars. I felt like I was in Star Wars in that movie though, so we're good.
It could have been that X-Men Apocalypse shit. We hope you love this movie, and we donated to some charities and.
Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Thanks for the
What
water.
else did I know?
Oh, okay, another thing that I loved it. Okay, what were you gonna say? You can go. I'll remember when I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I really, really though like the robot.
Yeah,
I like
he
him.
was.
Oh.
Oh,
Talk
he went
about
out like
characters.
I feel like
We'll
he
talk
was
about
just
characters
for
in a
comedic
second.
relief.
He was.
He was, but
But I did like
I
him.
liked him.
We'll go
Even
into
though he was
characters
kind
in
of
a second.
petty.
I don't care if he was
Okay.
Like Tom
Another
Petty?
thing.
Hold up. We'll talk about characters. This movie did really good at expanding the universe. Like you felt like it was a lived-in universe. And it pissed me off because it brings your attention to like, how the fuck are these things built? I haven't seen one construction worker in any movie, and these things look like they would take centuries to build.
Yeah. Not only that, but like when they were like moving in the last piece for the Death Star, and it's like, how the fuck are they moving that shit? It's like that shit looks heavy as fuck,
But
and
why
it's
did you
just
even
like
think about that?
I think of it because they have World War II gear on, but they build these things in like 2 seconds. It's like, what the fuck?
If it's in between episodes, why would you need?
No, it's not in between. I'm not talking about in between
that
episodes.
part.
I'm just talking about it brings more attention because they built it so well in this movie to the other ones. Like
like,
how
if
is this shit being built?
I don't think that better work.
It's like if we're this far in
Like, they have
technology,
some
and but your armor is still at this level.
Yeah,
they
can build this
DJing
shit, but they can't build a fucking armor.
You know what?
All in one shot.
It's like in fucking, you know, like in Wakanda.
Oh,
they, like,
yeah,
dressed
yeah.
all like fucked up, like they're fucking like.
And they throw spears and
They
shit.
throw
but they're
spears and
super-
shit, but it's
yeah.
like real technology. Like they driving hovercrafts, but still wearing.
Like they have to do all this, like get the main switch and shit to tap into the things.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all should be past that at this point. Like
should
we got
literally
that
be able
shit
to,
on lock
hey,
right now.
Yeah. It's on his cell phone.
It's all fucked up. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but they shut the fucking gate. Figure something else out.
See, that would be a good series. I would watch that shit. Construction of any of these things in Star Wars. Because that would be the longest running series, like 1 million
Oh
seasons.
my goch.
I just want to see one person building anything. Like anything.
Maybe it's those little ugly aliens.
Which one?
Yeah, all motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're all fucking ugly as fuck.
That first
What kind of
alien
alien was that little midget dude that was sitting down behind the wall?
that didn't need to be sitting down. I was like, nigga, you short? You can stand up. This still be him.
But yeah, I just want to know because
The
they
gun was
blew
bigger
up the
than him.
Death Star and then that shit was rebuilt in like not even that many years.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? These things are like the size of a planet.
Yeah, and they secretly
We
built that
haven't
shit.
And no one knows the shit's
No
going
one
on.
knows.
We haven't even well, I don't want to say conquered because that's Christopher Columbus shit. We haven't even built on every plot of land on our Earth, and they're building something the size of Earth. It's like and they have to build like the insides, not just like the circumference. Fuck, man.
Well, it is a galaxy
Far
far away, a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. So what the fuck?
Yeah, you think.
Just let me know. In the books, like, did they explain any of that? Because
Yeah.
it's wild.
What happened with
I feel like no one asked those questions.
Made the
But why? They believe all this other shit.
All
but
this
then-
shit is high tech, but like, they just like, well, we're just gonna leave this shit in Stone Age and.
That's what they do. They just pick and choose what they want
They
updated.
low-key try to play off a D-Day type of situation in that.
True.
That was kind of unnecessary. Like,
How the fuck did those
Based
dudes
off
on
of
foot
technology.
run just as fast as that fucking thing that they were in?
Oh, true.
And how'd they cover all those fucking stations to plant those bombs in that little bit amount of time?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
They're like, how the fuck are they
Yeah.
blowing up
He
this
saw
thing?
it play up and I was like, dang, they covered
When they
that
first showed it, I was like, okay, that's it. And it was like, a little, it was like, okay, there's a section.
I
where
thought
it's
they
like,
planted
And
their
then
shit
it's like,
on the
well,
same
what?
place.
yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
problem? You got a problem with that? Because
How the fuck?
But that's
They were running,
that's typical movie insinuation. You don't know how much time transpired in
Yeah.
between that.
but they did all that shit.
Like you need to see every single bomb being planted.
Yes, those
motherfuckers-
motherfuckers.
I need
But
a clock.
They
No.
were kind of.
but the girl, the robot, and the other dude hadn't done shit yet. They went inside and hadn't done
Do
shit.
you know how long it would
Yeah.
take to get up that fucking tower?
They were fucking
I'm more
running
confused.
next to them.
I'm more confused.
Yeah, they were.
Oh yeah, that part is dumb.
They were.
But-
They were.
I'm more confused as to how like there seem to be more and more rebels appear out of nowhere.
I will agree that they took only what they could carry
Yeah.
on one ship,
Yeah.
and then there was all of a sudden like
One
1,000 getting
Yeah.
what's the ones that walk at-ats?
That's.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was shooting like a million
Yeah.
things, and they weren't there before.
Yeah, I know. Granted, there were a few extra stormtroopers that came off
Did
of
you
those.
say granite?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the rock.
that came off a few of those. That came off a few of those.
That is perfect. Just in the middle of sentence.
Granite.
Given the fact that they came off of
Sedimentary.
Igneous rocks.
What's the other thing I say?
Rhymes.
Literally, there we go. Literally or whatever.
Literally.
Literally.
Anyways,
Amplicants.
they came off of those little whatever spacecraft that came down from the
Yeah, the reinforcements.
But even then that was
There's
like
only
a
like
little
8
bit,
in there, yeah.
So there was a lot of rebels that came in. I don't know where they came from. Like they came
Bringing
from the
up,
ground, like from Pirates
like
of
the
Caribbean.
AT-ATs and all that. In this time, they're still supposed to have like, you know, remember those Rolly barrier robots? That ones that shoot
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
barrier?
yeah.
Those are supposed to be
Fuck
in
those.
Those are dope.
Those
Yeah,
are dope.
Those are fucking dope.
But
as
you don't
fuck.
see them.
Yeah.
And those are like the best things that they have because those things are dope as crap.
Well, I mean, they just could have not had any deployed there.
They weren't expecting. See, the whole point of
like, you know how hard it is to get on that planet?
Yeah, they were.
Okay,
not
but
expecting
but it also showed like Vader's ship. And when
they were
like,
super
all
shocked
the
that they got on there, so they probably weren't. They didn't have military defense for that.
If those motherfuckers.
Well, there's a lot of fucking stormtroopers there to not have no
I'm
damn
just saying,
defense.
if those are the best motherfuckers. They should have those everywhere.
But they don't want to bring that taste back in your mouth from 1, 2, and 3. They don't even want to let you recall that shit.
But but that's art that's been like in place in the timeline.
True, but I'm telling you, like that's only they're not saying they don't exist. They don't want you to think back to those movies because this was so much better than those. It was so much better. Okay, let's talk about characters. Ones we liked and didn't.
Yoda was dope.
Yoda was hard as fuck.
Shit,
in the other movies. He's like, what? Did I not see? He actually believed that for a second. Did I go to the bathroom?
Whoa, what the fuck? That nigga in the background?
No, but I did see a character you guys didn't see. You guys didn't stay for the end credits.
What fuck?
Okay,
we didn't.
No, they showed fucking the Emperor. Hard as fuck. So,
Palpatine?
you don't like the Emperor?
I mean, I think he's cool.
I think the Emperor's almost doper than Darth
There was
Vader.
a scene where he was like, it was in the beginning where they were trying to find a Force user, and they mentioned her as a she. Who was that?
Wait, when?
They were in the meeting, and the guy was like, "Oh, I need to go find her," and she was like, "I need to find her." I don't know. So she mentioned, the guy mentioned like a Force user, and then I need to find her. So I was wondering who that person was.
Wait. That wasn't in the middle. That was in the middle of the movie. That wasn't at the start.
Yeah, it wasn't at the
Not
start.
the start, but like
the dude that plays in the Get Down.
Oh,
He's talking with the super pale
whatever
bitch.
scene that was. Yeah. Where was that lady? Like where?
That's probably I don't know. Oh, that's Leia.
Oh, it was Leia? Okay.
Yeah. That's Leia.
Okay. No, of course.
Yeah, but you guys, you probably didn't.
Oh yeah, because that was the dude from Alderaan.
Yeah.
And was that at the end? Was that what'd you say?
Leia?
Cinegraphic or
Yeah, that was CGI.
CGI?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. He was like, "Oh, that's just a different person."
I thought that was
It was CGI. Yeah.
CGI.
It looked pretty good to me. It looked like Leia.
Yeah, it looked really. I was really impressed.
And I could have sworn that they used film from episode 4.
They could have.
There are some
the
parts,
yeah,
like when they went into the fighter jets.
Yeah.
Those were like, you can tell those were filmed differently.
Yeah, I could have sworn.
Because when we went like to orange whatever.
Yeah.
The different fighter jets. When they went to orange and red, those were like totally different. You can see like the film type change.
Yeah, but you guys needed to stay for after the credits. The Emperor was dope as fuck. Alright, let's talk about the characters.
Which ones?
Any ones. What ones stuck out to you?
Forrest Whitaker.
He sticks out to me, but like as the worst character in the movie.
Yeah.
Same for me. I could
Dude,
not
the
take
gun
him seriously.
with the rifle sniper.
He was pretty dope.
With the blind dude?
He was pretty dope.
Yeah, I liked him.
I don't know how his gun works.
Yeah, I thought
he shot like 20 shots at
It was like automatic.
But then later on, it was a comeback.
a comeback
Expendables.
shotgun.
He was like Thor on Expendables. Like where he just
Hits everybody.
Yeah, that's who he was.
Hey, he had some good fucking aim too.
Yeah, he had a machine.
I feel like
He hit like 10 people at once with
Yeah.
a machine gun though.
Yeah, in the big, I don't know, and how the fuck did that blind dude use that goddamn arrow shit to shoot shit?
That bothered me so much. Only because
This
when we
is
first
the
saw
thing.
it blew up a plane, and then he didn't want to blow up a lot of people.
I agree with that, but he didn't blow up the plane. I feel like he hit a strategic part on the X-Fighter or whatever they're called, TIE Fighter, that would fuck it up. Like he didn't.
But he did that specifically so it went into like one of the
Yeah, I don't
towers.
think he blew up the shit. He just blew it up enough to where it would glide into the fucking thing. But yeah, that was retarded. And then it barely hit somebody later on in the movie. Yeah, that was dumb.
Oh yeah.
And he shot it twice the whole movie. Yeah, what was the breathing in his hand supposed to be?
That'll help me
It's probably
see.
from the book or something.
Well, lick your finger for the win. Maybe that's.
He didn't check no motherfucking win. What's he need win for? He can't say it.
No, so you don't know what the fuck he's doing. So leave him alone.
That had to be some force shit. You know, some of you read the books like that's from page 450.
Paragraph 2. Sentence 3.
Let's see. Who else was good? Okay, let's talk about the dad was dope.
Caecilius?
Yeah, Caecilius from Doctor Strange.
I know that nigga look familiar.
Hannibal. What's his real fucking name?
I have no fucking clue.
What was his name in the movie?
It was
Like-
Galen.
Whoa.
Gallon?
Galen.
Gallon.
It's Galen. Galen something.
I don't even know.
He was good.
He
wasn't in that
the
much.
TIE fighter. He was the pilot.
You are jumping. We talking
The
about
TIE
Galen.
Fighter.
What are you talking
The
about?
pilot for
I
the
remember. The
Imperial.
Emperor.
Oh, the
The
one
little
that
short
The one that
dude?
defected?
the one that got brain fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, he's,
You talking about him?
he said you lose your mind, and he was straight.
Well,
No,
he
he
was,
did.
He was
Really?
fucked up for like
He
5
was full
seconds.
retard at one
Yeah.
point. He didn't know who he was.
Only in the cell. That was it.
But he said one of the side effects might be. He didn't say like it happens.
Yeah, he said they tend to lose their mind.
But yeah, he's a really good actor. He was in Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, yeah.
Fuck,
He was fucked up in that movie too.
He was cool. They didn't really give him enough shit.
Yeah. I didn't like how he died.
No.
Either.
You didn't like how he died?
I like. Well, okay. I like how he died. He died like a hero. I just didn't like that he died.
I mean, he got fucked up.
I mean, he was gonna die. I was like, oh, that's how he died?
He might have been the worst death. I'll give you that.
He couldn't do shit. He was just fucked.
Like
What
he might have
did,
been the
though,
worst death
what he
because I just
accomplished
didn't
before-
care that
What he
much.
accomplished before he died though was
It was
legit.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he was like kind of like the R2D2. Like he got a lot of shit done to help them out compared to like everyone else.
I feel like he was the only smart one.
Well, he was.
True.
He's the only one that was actually
Well, besides the fucking not the android, the walker. What's his fucking name?
K.
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 K number.
Yeah, K. Yeah, something.
Oh, the robot.
He took mad shots.
Yeah.
Yo, he
But,
was.
but
really liked
they,
him.
no, they shot the other one time.
One
And
time.
fucked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
And
his
he
name?
walked
Yeah.
up and was like, "How'd you know that wasn't me?"
But he got shot like directly, like probably in the
Well,
circle.
he got shot in the back, and then
That dude got shot.
Yo,
like,
he got lit up
13
like
times.
Sonny
Yeah.
in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Or like Malcolm X.
Oh,
He was an MVP.
Or like old dude in Scarface. He was fucked.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Fucking Tony Montana.
Tony Manta.
Tony Montana.
Yeah. Let's talk about that dude. I thought he was nice,
And he Hulk smashed that shit at the end.
but he was definitely in there for just comic relief. And I've seen so many characters like him. It was like what's his name played the same role in 7.
well, if he was more
The
expensive,
ball
fucking CP
roller
Oh,
motherfucker.
BB-8?
Yeah, it was just for comedy, and
At
which
least
is
that
different.
motherfucker could talk though.
Which is different though because Star Wars was not about comedy until 7 in this one.
Well, that makes sense because, well, that's
Well,
R2D2 and then BB-8 and then that's him.
Well,
Nah.
So R2D2 wasn't as funny as either of them.
I disagree.
R2D2.
You disagree about what?
It wasn't about comedy until 7 in this one because I feel like they tried to make Anakin funny in 3.
They did?
I
In
feel-
3?
I mean, they failed, but they tried.
he was sarcastic. He
In 3?
wasn't funny though.
Yeah,
In
I tried to
Revenge
make
of the
it.
Sith?
Nah.
Or was that?
I know
or
it's
was
when
that
3
2?
is.
Or was that 2? No, it was 3. It was Revenge
And
of the Sith.
3 is more sarcastic.
Yeah, he
but
wasn't.
I wouldn't
don't
say he
think
was
that
trying to be the comic relief.
No, because the
3 is
black
when he
dude in
becomes
7
What?
That's at the fucking end.
at the
He was-
very, very end.
That's like the movie ends and he's
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
I don't know.
Because he gets his whole shit chopped up at the very
Remember
end.
he has like the
Yeah,
fucking
wasn't
Deadpool
he all,
skin
like,
and
butthurt
shit?
About,
Yeah,
like,
he
Yeah,
missing
he
arms
was-
and
about,
shit.
like, a Padme?
Then it was
Yeah.
2.
Looking like an amputee.
Okay, well, maybe I don't know.
But okay, Finn is the black dude in
Yeah.
7. He was funny as fuck. The little droid thing was funny as fuck, and this one was.
See, I don't think
a little
R2D.
bit
I thought R2D2 was funny. Yeah.
That's the funniest thing that he does, though.
No, I need to be, and then see him and
That's like
CP3O.
C3PO.
But see, if he didn't have CP3O, he wouldn't be funny.
But I feel like,
I feel like that's just. I mean, he couldn't talk though.
I mean, I guess it's like
BB-8
Rocket
couldn't
and
do it.
Groot.
but in personal
Yeah.
opinion,
Well,
I don't agree with that. They're funny by themselves.
Groot, you don't know what the fuck Groot said?
That's why it's funny.
If you don't know
He
what
could be with
R2D2 saying,
anybody.
that's why it's funny too.
but with these movies, especially now,
That's a good example. 'cause
it's
that's a good example. Go ahead.
No,
I was
you can
disagreeing.
finish because you were going. I didn't
I was
want to interrupt
disagreeing
you.
with B. That was a good example.
Are you sure you want to get whatever you want to
Nigga,
get
you
out
better
of it?
talk, or I'll find something
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh.
Yeah, alright. I'm saying with movies like this and people don't really know shit about it, you need that. So
Yeah, I agree.
So if it's just pure comedic relief, then fine. But it doesn't take away just because you've seen it 10,000 times.
Oh, for like the average person?
Yeah.
I agree.
Because it's like,
Don't say
it's
the average
boring.
person.
The
Average
beginning,
person's
it's like, okay, you'll latch on to one character because I like the dad, and then he was gone. So then the next person, I don't really care about what's his
He
face.
didn't die like that though.
But he
I'm
was
talking
gone.
about
He
like he wasn't in the
movie.
scenes or anything until like
Yeah.
in the middle, and then he died, and then it's like, oh fuck, well that's gone, and then whatever. I didn't really care about the girl and the
The
guy.
only problem I feel like
So-
I had with Dad is that he had a stupid ass daughter.
Going back
Why
to
the fuck did they all decide to follow her? She hadn't
Yeah.
done
Yo,
shit. She had no resume. She disappeared. Like what the fuck?
well,
Who the
Force
fuck are
Whitaker
you?
didn't have
Why are
resume.
you in our meeting?
Force
No,
Whitaker
that's
didn't-
true.
Where did he come from?
But he has an implied resume.
Yeah.
She really had no resume.
And
other
she's
than
talking
she was a
in
criminal.
front of a whole bunch of people, and she was a criminal, which
I would
all of
just
them are
like to
technically
Okay,
he was.
criminals.
You know that one part where she's giving the speech at that round table? That was corny as fuck because the second before that, she was dissing motherfuckers for like following the shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
Well,
I
they
was
kinda
talking about
mentioned that
earlier.
too,
Like
though.
how she kind of just was
I know
there.
they mentioned it, but
Yeah.
it was still corny that she just turned like
That's what I
flip
said.
180.
Like she was there. Like in the beginning of the movie, she's a kid. She's there. Then all of a sudden she's a grown woman, and she's in. All of a sudden in the rebel
15
fleet,
years
and all of a
later.
sudden she's leading the rebel fleet. And all of a sudden she's just one of the main people
True.
taking the
Man,
hits.
man,
Like,
she got.
It was she. When the
the
robot
best
fucking
worker,
snatched
man.
her ass, and then she was dope. She thought she was about to be out, and then nope.
You know what? That was probably her best scene because you can tell that she lost the fucking wind out of her.
Yeah,
She was
like it looked
"This
like
bitch."
someone actually like choke slammed her ass. Like she's like, oh fuck.
I think she's a pretty good actress outside of this movie. In this movie, I wasn't really feeling it. Like between her and Ray,
Oh,
Ray shits on her like
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah, I agree.
Big time.
But just Ray-
how she was.
Ray was just in a
seemed to
terrible
walk
mood.
around like a girl in the beginning of the movie. How she was just like a girl with daddy issues. Like, oh my gosh, don't like I have. Woe is me. I have my dad is missing. Or he's someone everyone hates. Woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, your problems are less than mine. And all of a sudden she's just commanding the people who she.
Well, at first she was like she didn't want to say who she was
Okay,
until
but
she got caught, and
everyone
then she
lost-
wanted to drop
think
names
about-
and shit.
Think about everyone in the rebel.
Yeah, they probably
Thing.
lost.
Everyone
every
lost
single-
family. Even the guy said, like, I lost. Don't think you're the only one.
I've been in this since I was 6. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you weren't in this shit till you were 6.
No,
I saw
I'm
some
not-
shit when you were
I'm
6.
not like disagreeing with that, but I'm like, she lost her mom first. She just didn't know what happened to her dad. So there you go. She just
Alright.
sucks.
Telling you, they
She
should
was
have
a
trained that
daddy's
bitch.
girl though. You could tell.
Should have trained her
Well, her
better.
mom was stupid too. I
Which
was mad
begs
about
the
that.
question why she didn't grab that thing. Because
No, exactly.
that was
that's
the only
Would've
like
solved
biggest plot
Yeah.
hole in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
that was her dad. Like all she has left. And it's the
One-
main thing she was looking for ever since the movie started.
The dad should have trained her better.
So
If she would have grabbed that, her dad wouldn't have died because they would have had no reason to go
Go
to that
kill him.
base.
yeah.
Like,
But
Not
when did
left
they
it.
still?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, they were going to kill
but-
him anyway. Well,
they were gonna go,
the
but
plan
they could have
originally
called
was
it
to-
off. They would have called it
If
off.
she doesn't grab that, you cut out the rest of the fucking.
No, I know. I'm just saying, that's all Star Wars movies. It's like one thing that fucks up the whole
When
thing.
did he even like probably died or got tortured? Because
Well, not
they
really.
called him out.
No, because that
They
bitch
wouldn't have
basically.
known.
Actually, it would have been a
No,
lot easier
I'm
for
talking
if she
about
would
when
have
he was
grabbed
there.
it. Because
It
then they
would've
just
been.
would have went straight to Stargarus or
Yep.
whatever where the file was.
Yeah.
And it would have been more. It would have been more planned out and
that movie
stealthier.
that I wanted to
No, I'm
end off.
talking
How
about when they were actually there and he's
I
watching
get what you're
them.
saying, but it doesn't matter because the white dude was basically saying, or not the white. Well, they're all white, but
yeah.
the one that was dressed in all white that killed the rest of his
yeah.
dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was basically saying like, "You fucked up, but you're not taking the blame for this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, whatever.
He's like, come here.
Come here.
Fuck up everybody else.
Step aside.
Oh, that reminds me of that when the fucking rocket, his jet went off and she was the only thing to fly. Her dad's dead body
yeah,
was
that
there.
was fucked.
No rocks were moving. She was the only one.
Nothing else moved except for her.
See, I thought she was
yeah.
gonna be hanging out on the side, and he comes over. I would be
Yeah.
like, I'm walking out.
I thought she was gonna burn.
No.
I thought she was gonna kiss some balance.
that
Oh,
was
she's about to get fucked
That
up.
didn't physically make any sense.
I would have been more okay if she had fucking got roasted by that.
No, I don't think that.
She dies at the end anyway. I mean,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
I didn't think she was an expendable character until the end when everyone just got wiped out.
You
It's like,
didn't think she was expendable?
I thought when I saw. Remember when all the
When I
guys
saw
came
her
in?
on screen, I was like, expendable.
Okay, when all the guys came up on the screen, like, oh, we're gonna help defend her after she somehow commands the army, and what they.
Oh, you didn't think they were
I
gonna
thought
let
all
her
those guys
die?
were getting killed, and they were gonna be the only ones, the main characters.
That would have been. See, that would have been corny as fuck. I don't
It
know
would've
how
been,
you
but it
didn't
would've
feel that they
That's
died.
but that's what I was expecting.
So you wanted a movie to be what you're expecting.
I'm not gonna say I wanted it, but I was expecting that to be the case. Like I was expecting
you
another.
want movies to be what you're
I
expecting.
don't want movies to be that way. I just the Star Wars. I wanted Star Wars to be the way Star Wars was. How
That is.
it's corny. All of them are corny. How they.
That's
just
corny.
keep
Everybody
friends.
dying. That's corny.
No.
No, he
Well,
did
the corny
want them to
was
die.
not.
I know he
Everybody
wants it to be
knows
corny.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think one of my issues with the movie is when they got them at gunpoint, why the fuck do you gotta do a monologue? Like why? Because he could have shot her and nothing would have happened. So
That
with
happens in every movie.
Yeah.
No,
That's not
I
even
in
just Star
every
Wars.
I don't give a fuck. I know.
Like,
That's
who
some type of
are you?
dialogue.
Don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck.
Yeah, shoot first, ask questions later.
I get what you're saying, but that's like a trope in.
I
every
know
single
it's a
movie.
trope in every single movie, but this one was like particular because
That's a trope
the
in
shit,
movies,
the mom
video
could have just ran
games.
up, shot the dude, and then that'd be
Yeah,
fine. So
she
that
just
happened
kinda,
like
like,
more than
was-
once where that could have saved some part of the movie. That's what I'm saying. I know
Actually,
what
when she
happens in
shot
other
him,
movies.
that didn't do shit.
Why
He
did
started
she go in the first
He
place?
took the most bullets in the movie. He took like 4 or 5 fucking bullets.
And that nigga got choked out.
Why did she?
Yeah,
why
the
did
fast-
she-
he's a
Why did the
fucking- he's a
mom
fucking
run
mutant.
up to him in the first?
I
Like
was
if she
shocked
was
from
gonna
far away.
She was
risk
dumb
all
as
that,
fuck, that's
risk
why.
all that to run up to him and then just stop. Okay, and turn.
Died.
Okay, why
Why would you go in the first place?
Why did fucking
If you have that
Jane
much-
come back then?
yeah, that
Like, she
much-
watched the fucking thing happen.
If you're convinced that much to abandon your daughter and go run up to this guy to shoot him, and then stop,
But see, thing
Yeah.
is, like, they both could have ran away. Like the mom could have ran away with her
That's what I'm
daughter,
saying.
and then they
the
both
dad could
hit
have ran
them.
away.
See, the thing
Why the
is,
fuck did she just shoot him from further away?
That's
so this
thank
dude.
you. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to fucking
Why did the
say, but
motherfuckers
no.
walk all the way over there?
That was some dumb shit too. Let's park 3 miles away and walk across the
that's
fucking
dumb.
desert to where they're at.
No, guys, I like this
No.
parking
That's
spot.
a nice scenery though.
Swaggy G has a good point. That could have been a series. That could have been a 10 episode
Lord.
series. Them getting from that shit to that house.
That was dumb far.
Like way too far. And it wasn't even like good terrain. Like there was rocks and
They had the fucking black sand and
even
everything.
though I will say that scene had such dope landscape.
Yeah.
Like so dope.
It
Have you
did.
seen the movie Noah? It looked like it was filmed in the same exact spot.
Emma Watson?
Yeah.
You
I-
watched that movie?
Russell.
Yes, I watched it. The fuck? I'm a movie connoisseur.
I didn't see it.
Was it good? No, but I'm just saying it was filmed in the same spot.
What's that Alexandra Dario movie that I gotta see? That's gonna be shit.
Sandra-
Probably
oh.
off topic.
Baked in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that one. That's gonna be shit, but I gotta see it.
That's because he wants to.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so what other
What
characters?
is
You
it?
do. Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, yeah.
Darth Vader.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. The only scene that was dope was that corridor scene.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had a.
Nah, I like that he choked though, dude.
He had a
He didn't even turn
50%
around.
win.
You.
I feel like they
made it
like
whacker,
the first
man. I
time
was like,
Darth
yeah.
Vader. The first time Darth Vader came out was like I guess a test run that they forgot to get out of the movie. I don't know what they were thinking. Darth Vader
They
was
put in
sick,
the wrong
yeah.
scene, like they had a hard one, like gangsta limp. And then they took that out, and then
And they're
they
like,
Yeah,
put
and
on
then it's cool.
feminine, like.
Fucking put it in the blooper.
You know, I was like, who's this guy? I was like, who is this guy? What does he do?
Hey, give that extra a shot. Put that extra in here.
And then all of a sudden, Darth Vader became legit.
But when he was talking to dude was kind of like disrespecting him, and he wasn't doing shit. Like he was
He
cutting him
wasn't,
off.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
cutting him off
No.
and shit.
I
was like,
think that was kind of how Darth Vader is. Like in the other movie, where
he would choke motherfuckers out for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah, over the phone, he would choke them out.
That's zero fucks. That's the point, though. He's so like OP that he even saw that what's the point of killing this guy? Like he's having fun with him.
Not killing him, but really off focus.
He's in control of that conversation the whole time. But I mean, he's just gonna kill him.
But he's like that in every other movie. It's not like changed, so it was just a change of demeanor for him in this one. Because the other one's like, you're just disrespecting me?
Yeah.
But this one,
I think he would have killed him if there were other people around.
Not killed him. Just
he would have
choked him out sooner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the first time he cuts him off in the other movies, choke him.
Oh, okay.
Or the first time they even like begin to question him, like you're getting choked.
Yeah, he said a lot of words in this one. Usually, it's like a...
Which was dope because the voice, James Earl Jones, fucking brought it in.
But that was very dumb how he didn't kill the guy who had the chip. Like, that was...
Yeah, that was so fucking dumb. And then he just watches them go away. Like, get in your ship or call him and be like, blast that shit.
This motherfucker's the best flyer ever, and he's not following them.
He's one of the strongest force users. He could
have force snatched the ship. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna put his lightsaber away and force snatch the ship back.
But see, I knew that wasn't gonna happen because it goes straight into 4. Like, they had to get away with it. I just wish it would have been cleaner.
I saw
like,
them
it wasn't clean at all.
They downloaded it to ships after ship. Like, I mean, I would figure they would have downloaded it to the main people.
What I would have
Why did they have like 50 copies? Because all those motherfuckers looked alike.
You get a copy. You get a copy.
Like, just hand those shits out. Like, when y'all motherfuckers gotta make it?
Why did okay?
That's so
going back to the technology.
Everybody grab one of these on your way out.
Going back to the technology, they had the ability to transmit it, and then they had it by hand. They had to download it from the ship and physically take it.
Only one. Only one.
And that's a big ass. It was a big ass bag.
It's not even a flash drive. It's a fucking like
floppy disk.
No, it's not even a floppy disk. It's an N64 cartridge.
And then fucking Jane had the fucking VCR.
She did. When she took that shit.
They had cloud storage without the.
They even made the same noises before. Like she put it up and like smashed it in.
It would have been more interesting if they had like a hacking scene, like something more realistically.
Really, they kept every single file, no matter what, in the same location. You wouldn't think like the most secure ones are gonna keep underground in some planet.
Actually,
like
they kept that shit right where they could see it. You would think they would like put that shit all the way at the fucking bottom.
Yeah, it's like it's right there.
You know,
they would put it in a different planet. Well, they wouldn't even kept it in the same.
They were not expecting
from the other.
No,
that was so heavily forward. They were not expecting to be there in the first place.
I get that. I'm saying they shouldn't even had that. That file was just next to like baby butts. Like no, like that file wasn't like it needs to be by itself. Like the biggest thing they've ever created, you're just gonna put next to like MacBook. Like
oh, it's my porn collection. Let's put that right there.
Like here we have cat videos and then Death Star plans.
It wasn't even a prominent spot. Just like a random.
Okay, well, think about it. The guy who actually created the Death Star, he said he had. He said he made.
Oh, he made it
way.
easy.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of made it for them to get it.
No, but the dude even said like, oh, the plans to that are on that planet, right? Like they shouldn't have been on that planet.
Although you could use the argument hiding it in plain sight.
No, you can't use that. You can't use that in Star Wars because there's a million different planets.
Yeah.
Like
actually, I feel like you wouldn't use that in any situation. In plain sight, like fuck. If it's not in plain sight, I'm definitely not gonna think about it anyway.
Yeah, true.
It's like it's in this room, but it's like if it's like somewhere far away, under 50 feet of snow, like
that's a good fucking thing because in plain sight is only certain situations, like blending in with people. It's not like blending in with files. I'm not thinking of a file I can't think of right now.
And on top of that, and on top of that. When they were at the point of the movie where they were trying to steal the file, the Imperial fleet knew that they were trying to get the file, so they should have actually planned.
They should have moved that shit.
Did they know it was called Stardust?
No, I agree with that, but it doesn't matter. Dude knew it was on the planet.
No, I know, but I understand.
So he just retitled it.
Yeah.
Okay, but then
that was kind of corny.
Okay,
When
well,
the
the
name-
name.
It was corny.
Okay, if
How
the
did you
name
know
was
this is
different,
it?
then you
No,
shouldn't
no.
say it's corny.
It was corny.
my
It was
name.
corny to me because dude found it. The android. I mean the robot. How the fuck did he find it if he doesn't know what it's called?
I thought
No,
she
no, no,
found
no,
it
no,
first,
no.
and
She
then
told
she
it.
No, no,
told
she
him.
told him.
And
She
then he
told
said,
him.
and then he just said Stardust, and then it
And then he was
linked.
like, oh, okay.
No,
right.
but he was cycling through them. You
No,
think
she
he's-
was.
She was doing
She was
it.
cycling through.
No.
No,
He told her
he
where to
would
look.
cycle through it.
He told her where to look.
Yeah.
But that was because he had stole the other robot's stuff.
It doesn't
I thought
matter.
that was
He
to
doesn't know
find
what the
where the
real
story
program
Like the
is.
map?
I guess he
that
was
was for the
Find the
match.
map.
Sure.
He didn't
Find
know
the map.
shit about
But
Stardust.
he had to know something. He had
You
to
didn't
get
know
something else.
shit. I'm
No,
telling
he
you.
didn't.
Oh,
He was
how
just
found-
looking through all the files, and I thought they were just
He's
listing
saying
all
one by
the
one
fucking
out of
files.
a billion files. No.
No, yeah, no. Okay, yeah,
That could be another series.
That's like 50
Five
episodes.
series so
All
far,
those fucking
guys.
files, it
Yeah, fuck
take a year
no.
to get through that shit.
Especially with all the fucking construction.
Well, God.
You know how long it would take to build that shit?
And okay, there was so many different
Behind the
suits.
scenes.
There was so many different suits in this movie. Like for
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
But it was like no different level of caliber. I think the only level of caliber was the red ones that.
no, the black
ones.
No,
ones.
the black ones were better.
hard.
The black ones
No,
were better.
all red ones are dope.
There was a few variations of the red ones. There was like
I'm
the
talking about-
monk red ones or the
Those guys go way
The
back though.
Imperial
Imperial
Guard
red ones?
for
Okay, yeah, those
so,
are
like
fine.
red helmet, like blood
Yeah,
red
that looks
helmet
hard.
and
That
shit.
looks hard.
But those guys
Those
go
are
way
so
back.
dope.
They do.
They're even like
Yeah, they're still the
old
dopest
Republic.
ones.
And they were a bitch on the game.
In the old Republic.
Yeah, those motherfuckers.
Which
are hard.
game? There's like a million.
Pick one. They were a bitch in everyone.
I will say that though, like going back to the world building, when she was walking through that street, you saw like 500 different races.
Yeah.
And that's probably cool for people to actually know the races. For me, it was just like, oh, they're building the world. Like, there's people that actually live here. Because in 4, 5, and 6, you didn't feel like that.
Yeah, there's so many fucking people.
You felt like that?
4?
Rewatch those shits.
I mean, but there's still in 4 when you walk into the bar, you see
The
a whole
bar,
bunch-
though. But the bar is like a pivotal scene where they put everybody there. Like
And
when,
going back to technology, when she goes,
He was sitting there like stewing. He's just like,
no, but he should. There's so many to go.
going back to when the little girl, when little whatever her face is,
Yeah.
Jane goes into a hole.
Jin.
They have all this technology to build a Death Star, but can't find like.
They have
metal
scanners and
freaking-
shit. They didn't.
What I was about to say is he's the dude that like puts this shit together. He's so pivotal in the Death Star project. But when they get here, he got no blasters, no grenades, no nothing to defend anybody.
Nothing. Just say go. Just tell.
It
her
was like
daughter
he
to go
didn't
run.
give a fuck.
He really didn't.
Like tell your daughter to go run. You know what? Okay, well his plan was to go with him.
I don't
So-
think it was
I
because
don't
he
think
said
he
in the
thought they were
hologram
gonna find
he changed his
They
mind.
weren't. No,
I don't think he
no,
thought
no,
they
no,
would
no.
find
They
it.
did. They did because they set
He
a
had
plan
the
on
plan.
how like where she was gonna go and everything.
But this goes back to our purge. Do you remember this shit? Just because you have a plan doesn't mean
yeah.
you were planning on it.
Mm-hmm.
So just because they had
That's a
an
good point.
escape plan doesn't mean they
Yeah.
actually thought they were going to get him. But yeah, he should have been way more prepared. Like if you can do anything with a Death Star,
Yeah.
you should have a Death Star waiting for
That
you.
whole shit should have been booby trapped. Like there should have been nowhere to fucking land on that entire planet.
See, that would have been dope if they landed
Yeah.
200 feet away and then you see him walking up and the shit's bombing.
yeah. And he's just fucking watching them. Like,
they're like,
dumbass
oh,
motherfuckers.
shit, got
Like, you know who I am? Like, I built the fucking Death Star. You think I'm just let you walk up?
Yeah.
he had those. He's fucking farming. It's like
Like, his whole shit should have been invisible. Like, it should look like no one was there.
his whole shit.
Yeah.
He had that little shitty house he was in.
I mean, we don't technically know how shitty it was.
It was tiny as fuck. He could have had.
Small.
It could have been like underground shit though.
Didn't no one should have fucking known he was there.
Yep.
They didn't have no maids or something to clean out. They're like rusted.
He didn't have no robots.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have shit in that
You have
house.
robots. They scouted it out.
These spices are like, dang, you gotta clean the kitchen. Like, what's going on?
Oh,
Yeah, they
rusted-
worked out actually.
rusted.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
they had a
messy.
janky ass house.
Yeah. They had all that high tech shit in the walls.
And he-
I know.
You know.
But he didn't have shit else. Like,
You thinking that this weapon Death Star?
I bet you a stormtrooper was like, "Hey, you sure it's the right place?"
It's like, I don't think this is it. But, and we'll walk over there and see what's up.
Forrest Whitaker, whatever his name is, can just go somewhere and sit down. I wasn't a fan.
I just would like to know more about who the hell he was.
I want to know why I give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
Because I don't right now.
Because he had like mad respect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why though?
But they didn't explain it. Like, he
Is
had
that
mad
part of the
respect
book?
before when she was a little girl. He had
Yeah.
mad respect.
Well, it was. If you watch Clone Wars, he's in Clone Wars. Too.
Oh, he is?
Oh, was
is he
he?
black?
As what?
Yeah.
As
Oh.
what? As what?
He's.
Is he goofy as fuck? Does he have his?
With
I
the
mean,
eye and
first,
everything?
Goofy is it's a fucking cartoon.
Who was he though?
What that mean?
I don't remember.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a kiddish cartoon, so like almost everybody in there is goofy.
Okay, but he was goofy in a live action film. Like, was he goofy for a goofy?
He wasn't supposed to be goofy in the live action, so it's like
But I don't. If you liked Forrest Whitaker, unsubscribe and eat a dick. Because who liked him?
Were they supposed to eat a
No.
dick before they unsubscribe, or did you?
No, don't eat a dick. Catch a dick. That's what they say. Eat a dick. I say catch a dick. Both hands.
So you like them to catch it and
one
then
mouth.
eat it?
Okay, how about
I said both hands, one mouth.
Okay.
Both hands,
this
one mouth.
What about the guy who I thought he was gonna be the bad character in the beginning of the movie, and then he shoots
But
a
he
rebel.
kinda was.
He shoots a rebel, one of his own. Oh well, he shoots one of Forrest Whitaker's people.
Who?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
you talking about the dude that flew over
That was yeah, and they were about to the
Yeah.
sex scene or whatever. That didn't happen.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the main
when he
male
shot,
character.
When he shot
Yeah.
the
But he kind of was a bad guy, wasn't
He was alright.
Like,
he was
he
straight.
He was. Yeah,
He was way better than her.
He was supposed to be a bad guy, but like
Yeah.
It's like
Man,
he kept like tipping towards.
Wait,
good.
are we talking about the same dude?
Yeah.
The main character.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
He was because he was supposed to kill her dad.
What race was he? I just
I don't
want
fucking
to
know.
Because he had some weird ass accent.
That's what I thought too. I couldn't
Sounded
understand. I was
like-
like,
Spanish-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, is he Latino?
He's
He's
Cuban?
Cuban? That would make sense. That would make
Cuban.
sense. He got a thick accent. Fuck.
Thick ass in.
Thick ass.
We got a thick ass now.
He's a guy's ass.
oh Lord.
But yeah,
he was kind of all over the place as far as
he seemed like a bad dude to me.
But he was
in the
supposed. I
beginning.
mean,
Like I had
technically
no
he was supposed
idea
to be
what's
bad
going
because he
on.
was supposed to be killing her dad. His orders were to kill her
But think
dad.
about
That's not
You're-
bad.
think
This
about
He was just a
motherfucker.
about
nigga
though.
just trying to follow orders.
Think about it
Yeah,
though.
that's not.
You have no idea what's going on in the beginning of the movie. This guy is hiding from stormtroopers, so you think he's on with the rebels, and he just shoots
That's
a
a good
random
guy.
guy.
Now,
Shoots a guy who's trying to.
okay, now since he killed that
When
one,
he did kill that dude,
that
I'm
other
like,
dude, I was like, oh,
I'm like,
what
what's
side?
going on? Who is this?
Motherfucker.
But-
That confused me when he
But
when
the
he
dude
shot him like cold.
the dude that he killed though.
So, fuck.
Well, yeah, he was kind of like
That dude was a
saving.
bitch.
That guy was.
That
fucked
dude
up.
is a bitch,
not
but
gonna be
he's
able to
not gonna
climb
get
up
out of there.
He
anything.
said he couldn't climb.
You know,
he was like, motherfucker had one arm.
In King Kong, where Jack Black is trying to help his dude up with the
Oh.
camera, but he
Oh, yeah.
gets the camera. Like, you're gonna die either way. Just like, give me the shit I want. So he got the information. Like, bye,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like, that's kind of what it was to me. Like, did he care about the dude? No, he cared about the information, and now he's kind of saving the dude from torture or whatever the fuck he's gonna get.
Oh, shoot him in the back. He was unexpected.
He didn't shoot him in the back. He
Yeah,
shot him
he
in the
did.
fucking stomach, didn't he?
No,
Well,
because
he was behind him.
Oh, he
and
was.
shot him
He
like,
grabbed him like, hey, honey. Yeah.
yeah, is that what you thought? Yeah, that's fine.
That's what he did. He's like, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
And then the girl, Jean or whatever.
What's that fucking
hates
movie? Of Mice and Men? He's like looking at it.
Oh, look-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Look at the sunset. Look at the lake.
Jean hates this guy, wants to kill him, and all of a sudden at the end of the movie, he's starting to make out.
No. That wasn't even at the end of the movie. That one scene where they're at the rebel base and they're like going around in the
Yeah.
circle. I'm like,
Oh,
she
yeah.
wants the dick. But the last second, she was dissing like, you're about to kill my dad. It just didn't make sense to me.
I just felt like they could have escaped. Like I don't the whole death scene, everyone dying.
I loved that shit.
I didn't mind everybody dying.
I was hoping Star Wars.
I did not like how Blind Dude died.
I was more upset that what's his name didn't die.
I wanted him to be more.
I wanted his
I wanted
motherfucking ass to get shot before he got to the switch.
That's what I wanted. That's what I
fighting
wanted.
everybody.
Like I wanted it to be like the Force is shit, and he just gets killed.
Really?
But-
I wanted him to force push the switch or him to throw his damn staff and then hit the switch.
I thought he was just gonna throw his staff
I
at
wanted
it from where he was.
I would like him to turn it like he becomes a guy. He realizes he has the Force and just goes all out and then gets killed.
I thought at one point he was gonna like
get the Force. Like you either are born with it or
Exactly,
you don't
but
have it.
he could have been someone who didn't realize he had it. Like, I mean, he believes he has it, and then all of a sudden
He didn't believe he had it. He just tapped into it. That's different.
All right.
Like there's people that can use it and people can feel it.
I thought that the Jedis have tapped into the Force.
They have,
I would
but
say
they've done more than tap.
I wouldn't say
No, they were
they're
born
swimming
with
in
it.
shit.
They're born with it.
Yeah, because they had a little
There's no Jedis that weren't born with it. Like there's people that wield lightsabers like that hard motherfucker. Darth
Maul?
No, not Darth Maul. He had the Force. Robot dude.
Oh, General Grievous.
He was dope. He had like 5 million lightsabers.
How the fuck does a robot have asthma?
He was. I feel like he was a mix. Like Darth Vader.
General
Like
Grievous was dope.
He was dope.
Especially that scene when he's like him and.
After seeing
dope.
Forrest Whitaker and Darth, what is the guy with the mini lightsabers? I'm starting to think.
Grievous?
Yeah, General Grievous. I'm starting to think Darth Vader. Well, Darth Vader isn't really a new concept. Like that's just something that they do. Just when you get chopped up.
Yeah. Did you usually get fucked up? You got the asthma.
Yeah. Just get thrown with asthma and like a bodysuit. They're good.
Because that nigga nigga was coughing and shit. Like, what the fuck? You're a robot. Why are you coughing?
He wasn't. No, he was like an alien.
He was an alien.
Maybe just Darth Vader.
He just got fucked up so many times. He looked like a robot.
That shit. That's how fucking Forrest Whitaker's gonna look.
And he has
that's how that nigga was.
And Obi-Wan has one lightsaber. He's just like
he had the 2 arms and he's like, nah, he split them into 4.
Yeah.
but Obi-Wan's still holding his own. That's why I think Obi-Wan is legitimately probably the best.
On Revenge of the Sith, the game, he was hard as fuck to beat.
They need to make a movie explaining like why the Force has such a huge disparity between movies, because Darth Vader did more in this movie with the Force than he did in some of 4, 5, and 6. Like he was lifting motherfuckers, like throwing motherfuckers. He didn't do any of that shit in 4, 5, and 6.
He kept that motherfucker on the ceiling while fighting the
Yes. Like, which is dope. But that dude that you just mentioned with the 5 arms or 4 arms, he had like 5 lightsabers from Jedi he killed. Were those Jedi the bitchest motherfuckers ever? Like they couldn't force this motherfucker?
Yeah.
They lost to somebody no force.
I mean, Obi-Wan damn near got lost too.
Who?
With 5 lightsabers. Bro.
To General Grievous.
Yeah, but 5 lightsabers later. Like, what happened with the first lightsaber?
Yeah.
What happened to the first person that he took their lightsaber?
Yeah.
Like, you lost to a robot that you could have just sent off. Like,
Yeah.
so I just want to know, like, who has like good force powers and who doesn't? Because those
You know what I think?
like
Clone Wars explains that.
the only person that I've seen like do some really hard shit with the force was Yoda and Saruman. Who was he in the Star Wars movies? When he fought Saruman. He fought Saruman. Who was he?
I don't remember.
He was in 2 or 3 when Yoda's like jumping all over the place and he sends that shit down on
and
Yoda.
then the lightning shit.
Count Dooku. That's what it is.
Count Dooku, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just want to know.
The thing I like about Yoda is he rides that little fucking saucer. Or he walks with his fucking cane on.
And like his back's hurt and shit. Most acrobatic
as soon as he
motherfucker
starts
ever.
fighting, drops his fucking cane, calls lightsaber out.
See, I think that's because of the force, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He just doesn't use it all the time. Like he couldn't be straight, but like he just doesn't. He's the only nigga that jumps.
No.
Clone Wars explains the Force very
When
well.
is a nigga
like, it goes deep into the very last episode.
He don't jump around like
He's
that.
a nigga though.
Like when
he's
he's
the only
like
nigga.
when like Anakin Skywalker's like on this planet, I forget, and it's like where this guy literally bends a lightsaber in half. Because he's like the
That's
ultimate,
hard as fuck.
He's the ultimate like example of the Force, and there's literally like a light side and a dark side. And it's like this family.
He
has,
bends a lightsaber.
Like the guy has a lightsaber, and he just stops the lightsaber and turns it and just like bends it in half. And,
That's
like,
hard.
And, just,
On Clone Wars?
and throws it away. He grabs it, the lightsaber, and turns it and just throws the lightsaber away. And because he's like the ultimate like
Clone Wars is a good show.
He like is the Force. It's weird.
That's dope.
I haven't seen it.
See,
You need to see Clone Wars.
I need to watch
And see,
it
this
too.
is
I have
exactly why I
never
say like
seen
they should
Clone
have like
Wars.
a Clone Wars type of thing with this movie, like where they go deep into
Your uncle's
explaining
still
everything.
watching it.
but you know they went deep in this movie. They went for the fans on this
I
movie.
liked
They
the
really
movie.
did
It's just
go for. Yes, I agree with that. Not
I
saying
like
that
the
I'm
movie.
not
I just
a
would
fan,
like
but-
it to be a continuation of. I want to see more Star Wars. Not.
Oh my! This was
That's
a
just
Star
me.
Wars
That's my
to you?
personal opinion, though.
This felt more Star Wars than
Star
7
Wars.
did to
Hell
me.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I
Like
mean,
it didn't
as far-
feel like episodic, but it felt like it was deeper in the lore than 7 was. 7 just felt like,
A bit
we're
shit.
gonna replay a fucking another episode.
That's what I hated about 7. How it was.
You
just,
didn't hate shit about 7.
I remember specifically hating the fact that they built a third Death Star just to destroy.
Yeah, that
the
was-
Kingdom.
You know when they
Same
had-
exact
What
way
they call
did
it? Star
Episode
Killer
4.
or some
something. Same way they
corny
did.
shit.
They can't come up with nothing better.
But I just I liked how they continued us. They attempted to continue the Star Wars saga because you know
Sega.
Sega's a fucking
So,
game
what
system.
did you say earlier? What did you say earlier? Now we're playing Sega.
Sega, Star Wars Sega. Yeah.
Just put that Lion King shit up.
But then
I don't get what you're saying. Fuck that.
want
Like
them
I
to
feel like
finish
this
the movie.
was a great movie in between movies. Like if they could do this every time, I would love it.
Oh my gosh,
They're
no,
thinking of doing a solo Han Solo
Han
movie.
Solo, Jabba, not Jabba.
No, I don't
what's
give a
the-
fuck. Like unless it has to do with
Bounty
something.
Hunter. What's the Bounty Hunter's name?
Boba Fett.
Yeah, a Boba Fett movie and Han Solo movie.
Why?
Like
No,
no,
this
exactly
started-
why. This actually had to do with the episodes, regardless of if it was an episode.
I want to see like.
I don't
more
care what
Jedis.
he's doing at all times. That's what the fuck I want to see. I want
wanna
to see
see
more
more
Jedi,
Jedi movie.
shit.
Because
That could be a series.
in Clone Wars,
Yes.
they show
Yeah,
a
that'd be
lot
cool.
more Jedis.
I want to see that kind of fighting style, even though, but like you said, that's going to be really hard.
And there's more
Live
Darth Maul
action,
people
yeah.
in Clone
Yeah,
Wars.
in Clone
the
Wars.
technology,
So it's
they have,
like
by the time 2017-18 rolls around,
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
Like then it could be but you'd have to keep it really focused. Like this movie could not be live action, but if you did a movie on just Jedi, you could do it. Because there's shows right now that have a lot of powers.
I really want to
So-
see from Clone Wars. I want to see what's her
Moms?
name? I want to see her in a
oh the main chick
yeah
with
the
the
what's her name? Ahsoka Tano?
Oh,
Yeah.
your mom's.
she fucking holds her lightsabers downwards and she
Oh,
has
I've
two
seen
of
it.
them.
I've seen
sick
it.
how she
I've
holds
seen
them.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
I've
this
seen that.
dude. I don't know if it's on Clone Wars, but he has a black saber.
Yeah.
That shit is
yeah.
hard. He's on Clone.
Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
Clone Wars. But he wasn't a
Hard as
Force
fuck.
user. He was just some general.
Oh, he's just some guy?
He got screwed over though. He
Oh
was weak.
gosh.
He was weak. I think he was like he was kind of like the guy in this movie where he was just good at fighting, but he got screwed over by a real.
Count
Jedi.
Dooku's lightsaber was dope too.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, Count Dooku. I was thinking.
And then as well,
Yeah,
the other girl, the bald headed one, the who was like a,
Oh, okay, yeah.
her, like those kind of people. But then again, like jumps into Clone Wars, so.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this movie was great as far as it's kind of like S.H.I.E.L.D. to me. It
Yeah.
doesn't have a lot of superpower people, which are Jedi in the Star Wars universe. It has like the people outside of that. So you're seeing that they have a struggle too. Because in Star Wars, come on, you care about the Jedi.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody besides Han Solo, you're like, fuck.
Give a fuck about no politics, nigga.
So that was kind of like this movie. Like, we're not going to show the Jedi other than Darth Vader for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So that was cool to me.
I was gonna get very upset if they didn't show any Force. Like I looked on a review.
I would have
they
been
weren't
pissed,
showing
if there was
Force.
none, but yeah, at least there was
It
some.
was satisfying to see that they at least showed some.
But I'll say this, because they don't show it, it becomes more of like a factor when somebody shows up that has it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they're hard as fuck. They can take out this whole
They
army.
should be able to.
Yeah.
Like the balance of power is.
Like if you
definitely
saw that
strong.
all the time, like in what's that one where all the Jedi are fighting?
Clone Wars, the second one.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
that's my favorite one.
that one's cool, but well, that scene's cool. Not the movie's good, but
Actually, yeah, I take that back.
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene.
Like, that scene is cool, but it makes it seem like some of the Jedi are just weak as fuck.
It did,
Yeah.
because they were getting fucked.
Yeah.
It's level, but it is like some Jedi have small amounts of the Force, and others just have
when I see a Jedi, I want to be like, oh,
But also it's like,
that's a game
I feel like
changer.
if you have any Force, you should be fucking all those droids.
But think about it, especially in that situation.
Was this
bending
after
them
the Clone
over.
Wars?
Oh.
Was this after the Clone Wars though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Clone Wars.
You tell me. You watched the
Clone
series.
Wars was 2. Oh, you mean the TV show?
Because they killed most of the Jedi and Sith were dead after the Clone Wars. That was the whole point. So there's like
that's
very
why
few people left.
I see what you're
Fucking
saying,
hot as
but
fuck, motherfucker.
it's like if the Force is like a something they're pulling from. When you have a whole bunch of Jedi in one section, like pulling from the Force, I can see how they all can get fucked up.
But I feel like if they're all pulled in one place, they should be able to create like some huge force.
But it works as like a kind of like a molecular thing. Like it's Clone Wars explains it. Like there's midichlorians in their body and their cells that are like.
Okay, I thought they just put that in just to throw a scientific aspect.
But that's how it's explained. If you watch Clone Wars and you kind of see that Star Wars is based off of that series.
Clone Wars is canon, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what canon means? Like, it's actually part of the real story?
Yes.
It is? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see some more movies that touch on shit that's canon that you never see in the movies.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that what's that game? The Force Unleashed?
Yeah, Force Unleashed.
Is canon. And I'm like, this motherfucker is taking down Star... Yeah, because Darth Vader is his...
apprentice.
That's his apprentice. Like, he's taking down those huge ships.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck is
He's
this?
force snatching him?
Yes.
That fool is literally grabbing everything.
Darth Vader is above him. Like, what? Darth Vader's... All he's done is, like, grab one person
That's
at
what
a
I'm
time.
saying. Like, when I saw him just, like...
That's what he should have force snatched that ship.
He could have literally just snapped his finger in the
Does that mean he has like some type of feelings? Like
he does.
Even in
That's
Clone
why in
Wars,
6
he takes out like some huge.
Oh, he does?
He takes out armies of people. He's doing this like some conductor, just like.
That's exactly how it felt when he was in the
Hans Zimmer in here.
When I saw him like turn on the lightsaber, I was like, oh shit.
Hey, you know they could like play some like corny ass music and just have him do
like
shit like that.
Highlight blink, the highlight blink.
Oh yeah.
Like I was, and then he just like
Just have him fucking. They should make like a fairy ass Jedi and have him like dancing through the battlefield,
He's
fucking
supposed
people
to be
up.
the strongest. He's supposed to be the strongest Force user.
Who?
Second to those godlike people, whatever.
Who?
Yeah, so, like
Who
Darth
is?
Vader, Darth
Okay,
Vader.
exactly.
He's
When he
supposed
turned
to-
on his
Emperor's supposed to be
lightsaber,
the-
I was
that
thinking
nigga.
like he should drop that shit on the ground and just
Yeah. Like not even.
Or just throw his lightsaber through everybody and force it back out. No one does that.
Yeah,
only in the
that
games.
shit-
Only in the
He
games.
even has the
But
power
that shit was so
to stop
useful in
people.
the game.
He was stopping people. People were like running around him. They
He'll stop 'em?
Yeah, because they can't move. He does some weird thing. I don't know what that is, but like
Blood bending from Avatar.
That shit's dope.
No, it's that
whatever it
mom
is,
movie.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
just kind of like toying around people. Like he really was like, okay, let's just let them get it.
Yeah.
Let's continue the movie.
Exactly.
Let's
let 4 happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can rate this. You got
7.
something else to say?
Not important.
You said 7?
Yep.
Okay. Give a reason why you rated it. Unlike
Only because
You're
there's
mad
like
at me.
there's 7 episodes, so you gave it 7.
I don't give a fuck about the numbers.
no, this actually
First of
counts as
all.
like 8. This is a big 8.
I give it a 7 because
Okay,
I
so-
can actually watch it and I was partially entertained. I'm knocking it down because I don't really know what's going on. That's my fault. Don't say
Knock
that.
it down more than a 7.
No,
You didn't have much to say for a 7.
don't tell me about my ratings.
I mean, I
Got
should because you didn't really give any positive props to it.
Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Then don't give it a 7.
Give it what, 2?
How are you gonna give a movie a 7 when you had nothing positive
Because
to say?
7 is a passable grade. No, say no.
I know
dare
nothing
you
about
say
the
no.
class.
Yeah.
Give
Dare
me
you
a
say-
C.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright, well,
I knew you were-
according to Callus, I gotta knock it down. Who knows how many points, so
Make
I'll
it
give it
down
I
a
would
5.
say from
I'll
what you
give it a
described,
5.
a 5.
No, I'm not giving it a 5. Fuck. 7. I'm sticking
I
with
was
7.
gonna agree with
It doesn't matter what my
and
name
give it a
is.
7 because I don't think.
Oh, okay.
No. Give
Then
it.
that means I have to
But
give it like a 10, but it's
Yeah.
not a 10 to me.
If you base your rating off of what they said, they
Okay,
didn't even
yeah.
like it.
What the fuck is
No,
this
I
channel
didn't
called?
say-
It's about opinions opinion, so it's my opinion, so you can do that shit.
Explicit opinions? No.
But say giving it a 5 or even a 6, that's in my mind like an F. 5 is an F. But I don't think it, just because I didn't like it, I don't think it was a bad movie. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, but
you know. So I grew up watching, you know, the movies. My uncles, my family are fans, so I understand.
Okay, is like
why are you guys giving
Now she doesn't want to give it
other
6.
people ratings?
Why are they?
Say it.
No, I give it a 5 based off of what he said.
Thank you.
I will give it a 7 because I was entertained, like she said. I was entertained,
I'll remember it.
but
That's so
You'll
fucked up.
fucking remember that a few weeks from now.
No,
Alright.
that's so fucked up.
Alright, let's
okay, 7 because I was entertained, like she said. I agree, I was entertained, but I'm just ready for the next episode, like the real episode.
So, if you give it a 7, what you would have given 7?
What would I?
Yeah.
Episode.
What would you have
7.
rated The Force Awakens?
Wait, what?
What would you have rated
The
number
Force
7,
Awakens?
the last one before this?
The last one?
With Finn and Rey.
I really
Rey and
enjoyed it, so I would give it like a 9 or 8.
Okay.
No, I really did. I
Okay,
really
I
You
did.
said 9 or 8?
But
9 or 8.
She said
I
7
really
to
did.
9, so that makes
So
sense.
why does
Yeah.
mine have to be a 5?
Because you would you
Why
give
does
7? What'd you give 7?
Why does it have to
What'd
be
you
a
give
5?
7?
I asked you first. Why does it have to be a
Damn
5?
it. You can do that bullshit. I asked you first.
Okay, so why
What
is
is
the
that?
answer
Can
my
I have
question? Why does it have to be a
They came
5?
from my pockets.
Can I have some?
Because you didn't really like 7 either.
Thanks.
Yes. No, but if we rated it, I didn't say I hated it. You automatically told me that I
You're
hated
so
this
good.
movie. I didn't say I hated it.
No, I didn't say you hated. 5 is not hate. Like, a hate for me is like a 3.
Like a 3.
3
Yeah,
or
like
lower.
a
No,
0.
but in the beginning of this, when I said it, you're like, these two hated it. So,
That was a joke, though.
But then-
I was laughing.
so why does mine have
You
to be
were
a
the
5?
two that felt it the least. Like,
so it
you
doesn't mean I
can't deny
hated
that.
it.
I would say yours has to be around the 5
Yeah.
because
Why?
you said that you didn't know anything about
Exactly.
But
it.
still,
If you don't know anything about something, you can't give it a passable
yes,
grade.
I can.
That
can.
is a stupid. You should never
wait,
become a
to her
teacher. You
defense-
should never be
Wait,
doing.
to her defense, to her
You can't
defense.
based
It's a
off the fact-
movie.
Wait, to her defense.
It's a
you guys,
movie.
everyone, you
But if you
guys,
were
No, that
if
makes
you
sense.
half-ass
You
watch a movie,
guys.
how can,
to her defense, everyone was explaining what was going on throughout the movie based on each of your individual opinions.
Yeah.
So I understand why she would give it a 7 because even though she doesn't know much about it coming in,
She enjoyed
From
it,
the-
so a 7.
she enjoyed it, yes. And after hearing everybody else talk about it and all the information gained from that, I
shit on it
She
the
does
whole
that.
time.
It
She
doesn't-
does that.
But no, hold
I
up.
was
It's
just
not even
saying.
about that.
That's
It's
what y'all was
okay
coming
if you
from.
want to say I can't do it because I didn't watch everything. Then fuck that shit because I know it's a movie. I told you. Fucking whatever movie or whatever review it was, I said I don't go into a movie thinking, oh, A, B, and C, this is what it is, this is
Yeah.
gonna be coherent with this. I go into it watching it just to watch it.
Okay.
So no, I'm not
No,
done. I'm not
I
done.
don't care if you're done. Let me ask you this one question. No. Answer this honestly. Answer this honestly. What has the movie been that you rated a 10 on this channel?
Birth of a Nation.
Okay, is Birth of a Nation 3 points higher than this movie?
That's not fair.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. I knew you were gonna answer. That's not fair.
Ansel and
Ansel.
Gretel.
Ansel.
Great.
Yeah, I know it's a great. I know it's 2 different
those are
movies,
2
but I'm
different
saying
movies.
rating. Is this really only 3 points below Birth of a Nation?
Well, you just said that
Fuck
you rate every movie
no.
on whether you liked it or not.
Exactly. Thank you.
Callus Allen, the king, is right.
Yes.
There you go.
Fuck that.
Thank you.
All hell. All
Fuck that. I
hell.
don't have no fucking
All
kings.
hell, Callus Allen. Oh my god. All hell.
This is the screenshot.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go.
Come on,
Another one. Okay.
You're not gonna like mine. All right. So
I don't care if I like it. I just
No,
want it to be
that's-
valid.
that's
I just
all.
want it to be
Here,
valid.
Everything. I do not like a lot of stuff about the movie, but
7.5.
I
9.8.
purely based off the fact that what I wanted to see was a Star Wars movie. I got that. Like, I didn't see any.
Gosh.
I didn't get some Disney movie that's gonna turn this movie into something else strange.
I thought
But
you
he said he wanted
Disney.
it.
No, a Disney movie that was gonna turn it into like a something that isn't Star Wars.
I mean, well, they
I
made
wanted to
everyone
see
die,
like
so
a
that
Disney
sounds like
ending.
a
I wanted to see a
Disney
Disney
movie.
ending. I didn't want to see a Disney movie. I want to see a Disney ending. But I'm gonna give it a 9.
Really, nigga?
This is the
Purely based off the fact,
Something
purely based off the fact
not
that
a
it is a Star
9.
Wars. I'm watching it. I'm in there watching the movie. I'm watching Star Wars.
You're
like I was
dumb as
watching
fuck.
all the
No,
other
this
movies.
is a Johnny boy, like unbalanced,
I told you we're gonna like it.
invalid. Like
No,
he
it's a
was
9.
dissing it and
Okay,
saying
but
it's
I
a
had
9.
some.
You
the
had
things
more
I dissed about it
criticism to
weren't.
say.
Are
But
something
you
that's
didn't
gonna
even like it a lot.
something I would
You
say
only
about
liked
the movie.
Exactly. When we went through, I'm like, "Did you like it?" You're like, "I liked it," and then you
I
said liked it a lot.
But as far as what, okay,
So
I
like
got
to
what I
you is a
wanted.
9? What is your rating scale?
It's
9 out of 20.
Very confusing.
So you would give it an 8.
9.
No way.
No,
I
he
say
gave it like a 7.
All the things
Seven
I
or
had to
eight.
say
Like
about
the
it-
movie, it's
no,
like,
no,
oh,
all
it's
the
like,
things-
all right,
okay,
that's a
all the
7.
things I didn't
Okay.
like about the movie are minor enough to be take a one.
Then why didn't you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9's
A 9 is a love.
Yeah.
I
You
could,
feel
realize
like
a 9
almost
is
an
almost
eight is a love
perfect?
it.
Like,
Yes.
A
like
9
this
is
could not
damn
really be
near
much
perfect.
better. And you only liked it?
because I can hate something about a movie, but still appreciate what they did.
Override
And
that.
you don't know how you
Okay,
feel.
I agree about you can appreciate a movie.
Say that word again.
Okay, appreciate.
Okay.
He said it right.
Yeah, I said it right.
No, I didn't
You
say
said it
appreciate.
funny.
I said
Yeah,
appreciate.
funny.
I said appreciate.
Oh.
I didn't say-
Not you.
No,
fool.
I'm the one who
I
He's
said
been
it. I
getting
was
clowns
saying
the
it.
whole night.
You can say a movie is really good even though you didn't like it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
It's better than you liked
Yes.
it. Okay, I agree
Yes.
with that. Because I would almost give it a 9. I'm not giving my rating yet.
Okay. Well,
Alright,
gave my
Swaggy
rating.
G.
Swaggy G. Make sure.
Like, okay, people who
She's
are
like,
going in
"Gee."
there like, worrying, anyone who's going in to watch a movie that's worrying if it's gonna be like some trash knockoff. No, you're not gonna be disappointed.
Trash
Yeah.
knockoff? Of Star Trek?
Whatever you want to say. I mean, just like
If you're only a
Trash.
casual fan of Star Wars, you might not like it as much as 7. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
remembering
agree
everything.
with that
I'm remembering everything I saw
statement.
about 7. And I'm starting. To
I don't know.
If you're a
I
Star
say
Wars
I'm like a
fanatic, you're
casual
gonna
No,
fan.
but intelligence level.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Intelligence level, then. You might as well not fucking say the movie.
Oh, okay, this motherfucker.
I think I gotta give it just solid 8.
That's why I wanted to go first.
Okay.
I knew you could.
Solid 8.
I can see it.
Like, it was good. There's
What-
a lot of shit I just had issues with. It was a good movie though.
Why'd you
That's
drop
fine.
your 2
I'll let it
points?
stay. I was gonna be like, is there a lot of issues that aren't regular issues for Star Wars though?
That's a good question.
Because I feel like it was just the regular shit that StarArs brings up.
Yeah, but then it's like I can't just give them the pass because it's Star Wars.
It's, especially if you base
No, that's
if you
true.
base that
That's
off
true.
like, because what did you give 7?
I mean, I never like
Yeah, we
officially
never
rated
reviewed
it.
it.
Yeah,
but
so what would
Wait,
you
we
give
should do a
7?
whole
I'd have to
review.
give it like a 6.
What?
Yeah, I would get that would
Because
probably be
around-
5 for me.
I feel like you just gave like a general
No.
Star Wars.
Please comment what you think about this.
yeah.
Because this,
No,
I can't
fuck
wrap my
you.
head around
Do
this.
not comment. Do not comment.
First you said yeah.
You thought about the consequences.
No, I did. I did think of the people that are going to be commenting because they're going to be the people
Please
that
comment
like,
anyway.
we didn't know every fact when we were reviewing the
Oh.
Star Wars
Yeah,
trailers.
yeah.
Going to be like, you didn't know. I don't give a fuck if I knew. Like the only person that knows is D. Wills. He's not here. He can suck a dick. So
Probably sucking dick.
he probably must be because the one movie he cares about reviewing, he's not here. So fuck.
Yeah.
He missed the trailer. Missed trailer number 2.
All right, Moose. What do you?
movie.
What'd you rate it?
Well, I was gonna rate it at 8 as well, but now I gotta
Now
closely
you
fine
can't
tune
bite?
it. Yeah, so I can't bite.
8.00.
I'm gonna go 8.3.
Okay, good.
Okay.
8.3.
Good. I was hoping
It's-
you were saying 8.5. That's
I see. I would call myself. I was gonna say 5. I was like, that's too close to 9. And then just an 8.
I can't give this movie a 9. I just
I
can't.
couldn't give it higher than an 8.5. Well, because, yeah, it does have its usual Star Wars tropes, but also I feel like it's like they could have. Forrest Whitaker bugged me more than it should have.
Fuck. No, I don't
This
know.
fucking
My
I don't care.
Okay, who scored them? Who
My
scored them?
child.
I appreciate
Thank you
that.
for bringing
I
that
really
up.
appreciated that.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thanks for bringing up the score, but not about the appreciating. That's what I was gonna say. This was the worst scored Star Wars movie.
I
But-
thought I was watching Star Wars.
I liked the visual aspects of like like the planets, and then like the
No,
scene.
You know what? He's just talking about the score. Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
score.
Yeah, I know.
He's
And
like-
Well, you
I'm
mean the
saying-
score when they were going over the visual aspects?
No, I'm saying the score was a downfall, but for this one, because usually Star
Oh,
Wars-
okay. You're giving okay.
Yeah, I said that was a negative, but I feel like this one visually was
one of the best.
a lot better than the other
Compared
ones as
to the other score, like with
It was the worst.
well.
You thought it was up there? You thought it was as good as John Williams?
No. I'm not saying as good as John Williams. I'm just saying it reminded me of Star Wars.
Wow.
So like
Really? In a Star Wars
Yeah, I was-
film, right?
I was
There's no
expecting
way
Disney-
they would have let somebody score that wasn't going to remind you of
I
Star
was expecting
Wars.
Disney. Oh no, I was
I
expecting.
thought he was
Disney
going
to
to
do
come with
totally
something.
different.
Disney's
a lot
good
more-
with scores.
I was expecting them to do something totally different.
Disney's like amazing.
You thought it was
with
going to be
scores
a musical?
Something like that.
I
I thought it
build a
was.
snowman.
Yeah,
Like,
I was expecting something like that. That's probably
You
what I
were
was expecting.
expecting something like, I'm gonna build a snowman.
Not
Do
like
you wanna
that.
build
Just
a
like
jet?
they were gonna start playing a song and this.
This
I'm
fool
not-
thought this was gonna be fully
show-
animated.
I thought Disney
It was
was
a fucking musical.
I really came in there thinking Disney was gonna mess it up, and I wanted to go in the movie. I came in the movie.
Disney
wanting to
messed
give
up
it a 0.
7, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I thought
and that's
the
exactly why
my
I went in the
gosh.
movie thinking I'm gonna give this movie.
But see, that's why I gave
What
it
did
like
you
a little
rate
bit
seven?
more.
Wait.
Yeah, what did you
No.
rate
Hold
seven?
up. He just said he was going to go into the movie giving it a 0.
Yes, a 0.
We're going to let that slide? A
Yes,
0?
yes.
What movie have you ever
Given
a
a
0?
0 to.
I would give a 0
The
to.
Doors.
Oh, I know. You told me that one time. That video of me and your mom's.
I mean, that's what you said, bro.
Bad angle.
I don't.
You guys are so
I would give 0 to.
I can't give a 0 to anything. Everything gotta have like
I can give a 0 to a few, but
Me too.
But
0.
but I can
Yes.
never give him a 0 to any of these kind of films.
A 0.
There was a movie
Because of
that
how
we
I
like
didn't-
almost
I-
walked out of.
There's been movies I've walked out.
I was sour that Disney was what Disney did with 7. What Disney that Disney took over Star Wars. I wanted George Lucas to like continue the Star Wars, creating Star Wars. I'm going to backstory to all that
But
stuff.
he loved 7.
I didn't. Okay, I really didn't like how 7. I liked how they continued. They went into the attempt to make another Star Wars, like continuing the Star Wars trilogy.
But what about the movie
or
itself?
Saga. Like,
Yeah.
yes, instead of Sega.
Sega.
But
Genesis.
but
Yes.
Star Wars Genesis.
Star Wars on Dreamcast.
but I just didn't like in 7 how they just repeated 4. Like
So rate 7.
Yeah, compared to this one, because you gave it a 9, you have to give it a 10.
I get it. I would
You
give
it's
do.
lower, way lower. It's
a 9.
This mother, he's
full
taking
of
that
shit.
shit back.
How?
He is taking, because we said from the start who liked 7 more, and you said 7.
You
I
and
must have been
her.
sleeping. I must have been sleeping.
You were not.
No,
sleeping.
you're fucking wide awake.
I must have been sleeping. I did not like how 7 how their storyline ended. Like what they did with the storyline. I
That's
didn't
all
like
you had a problem
Yeah,
with?
that's it.
No. Amongst many other things. Like, just the main thing was just how.
So
it's
okay,
The end.
Simple
it left
question.
open-ended.
Honestly, I cannot remember.
simple
everything
question:
from
did you like this one more than 7?
Yes.
You gonna have problems tonight?
We're gonna have problems tonight.
Damn, she was.
Because at the start is not what you said.
No, I'm sorry. I really apologize. I apologize
Okay.
for stating that I appreciated 7 more than this one.
So what's your rating?
We need to roll back this film.
Did everybody rate it?
Yes.
8.5.
Why?
Because I already gave the reasons. I thought it was a great world builder.
Oh.
I liked every character except for main bitch
Forrest. Oh.
and Forrest Whitaker. I mean, Forrest Whitaker, like, fuck him. Like, he wasn't in it enough to piss me off for the whole movie, but she was, and I didn't like her that much.
You know, this is.
She's
Forrest
a good
Whitaker
actress,
is-
too. She just wasn't
Yeah,
that...
Forrest Whitaker is a good actor.
I feel like everything he
but
said was
yes.
going to
So
be
he's
should be a
talking
He
nod.
is in certain movies.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he just
He's a
plays like
theatrical
good
actor.
like.
He's a theatrical actor.
He wasn't believable.
Okay, I
he
told-
was not believable to me.
Actually, no. He's one of those. He has to pick. He knows what he can do.
Was it you that said, like, oh, he always has the same voice?
Yeah.
In one of the reactions?
That was me.
That was you?
He
I've
said,
said
yeah.
that too. I've said that before.
But I-
Okay, he said that before, too. I don't know who I was
Alright.
referencing.
Him.
He definitely
No,
changed that. He
no,
changed
no.
that up in this movie for the worst, though.
Yeah.
Like, this was the worst accent he's ever done. I don't know what they told him. Like, this is your motivation.
can you
You're getting
kinda-
rammed in the ass while you're talking.
Can you kind of whisper something? Wise-ish. Child.
My tooth.
Come forth, child.
I don't.
You were the one.
I don't know what they told.
You were the one to get it done. You can do it. It's like, what the
you
fuck? Is that you? Jane.
came to kill
Tarzan?
Wait.
Oh man.
You're the one that came to kill me. It's like, what the fuck you?
The fuck you puffing, motherfucker. Yeah, so I'll give it an 8.5, but in this just Star Wars movies, I'll give it a 9. Because
Wait a minute.
this is my third. I can't even answer this motherfucker. Because at the start, I said, who liked it? I said, I liked it. I really liked it. Like, really?
Okay, you don't understand. Like, I liked it. Like,
Can I have
okay,
some
as a
gummies?
movie, as enjoying a movie, I like enjoying a movie and not like thinking about rating and whatnot. But when I put my
When you start thinking
when I
about
start
it?
thinking
Okay.
about it, then I start actually giving real ratings as far as like how the developers would have
All this debate's making me
made it
hungry.
versus what I thought they would have done.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they actually did a really, really good job with it. But I mean, my opinion of everyone died in the movie, or I didn't like how this person died this way or something, or just like that. It's kind of my whole situation. Like people who look at the movie would see it otherwise. But as far as like specific things that would affect the movie, in general, I mean, it just docks off a point because it's Star Wars and.
I'll put it this way. I saw Star Wars Episode 7 twice. The only reason I saw it twice is because this motherfucker I saw with him. I would actually pay to see this one twice. 7 was clearly just for the home. Like, that's it.
Wow.
Okay, appreciate it.
I would see this one again.
I
see it
wouldn't.
again too.
Yeah, like,
I only
wouldn't.
saw 7 after it came out.
exactly. Like,
And I watched it with someone else because they hadn't seen it.
I would have waited.
I'm going to
till
see it again.
was-
What? I would.
I'm going
It
to
was
see it.
good. And 7 was so much worse the second time I saw it. I was like, fuck.
I actually liked 7 a little bit better the second time I saw it.
I really
See,
liked 7.
I think that has to go with the mindset that you went into it. You're probably like, okay, I'm gonna forget all the corny shit and just roll with it. The second time I was like, fuck, I can't get past it. Like, I think that's what it was.
Like, if someone was like, let's watch 7, I'd be like,
Are you sucking my dick? So overall, at least for me, I was glad that this movie didn't feel like it was the Disney-fied version of Star Wars. Like, this felt like the most serious Star Wars to me. Especially because everybody died at the end. I was like, damn, I was not expecting that. And I was hoping for something like that. Because it shows that the rebellion actually is a thing that took...
A lot.
Yeah, exactly. It took a lot of effort, unlike, we're the rebellion. But no, tons of motherfuckers died for it. Like, so it gives you some, like,
More
purpose.
fight
Yeah.
towards
I
it.
can see that point. Yeah.
It's
so
like
wait, do you give one of them a 10?
any of the Star Wars.
I would have to rewatch 5 or
I haven't
6.
watched it again.
But for a Star Wars, I would
Yeah,
obviously
that's
give
what I
one a
mean,
10. Yeah. I think I would give one of those a 10.
What was
Definitely
number
not a New Hope, though.
What was number 2?
I feel like I liked A New Hope.
Are
2
you
was
talking about
Clone Wars.
actually number 2?
Yeah, I forgot.
Was it
Episode
Clone
2
Wars?
was Clone Wars.
I don't remember the first 3
And then
titles.
was
What-
One's The Phantom Menace,
Yeah,
2's
the first one's
Phantom
and 3's
Menace.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
Those are the ones I remember seeing.
Oh, you don't remember 4, 5, and 6?
It's
Yeah,
very
don't
blurry.
don't rewatch them because they won't hold up if you don't like.
One
Star
of
Wars.
them's like mad boring. I can't remember which
Oh,
one
like-
it is.
4.
Like rewatch them for.
Oh,
a
are you
reason.
talking about 1, 2, 3?
No.
I probably
4, 5,
would though, because I
It's
like I
probably
enjoy
not
Star
bad.
Wars.
I feel like if you
I know they're
rewatching them
long.
on the
What are they
purpose
gonna
of rating them,
Are they
it
just
wouldn't be
continuing on with the 7th story for number 8 or number 9?
What's up?
For movie 9, the next one that's coming out, are they gonna just
8.
continue on from
Yeah,
Episode
The
8.
next one that will come out
good.
is
It's
going to be
episode
8.
8, and then I
So
think
it's going to
Han
be
Solo's
Finn
after
Solo. Or not Finn Solo. Solo's done. He's gone.
I know.
No, I loved when he died. You hated that?
Wait, Finn?
Fucking loved it.
that. That was
Yeah,
like-
Finn and Rey. It's going to be all them.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah.
You said someone died.
Solo.
Solo.
Holo.
Oh yeah,
Holo.
I was like, oh.
Holo.
Holo. Solo died.
yeah.
And I was glad he died. Even though
By Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, yeah, that was so bitch. That was so bitch.
Well, he's a bitch, so that makes sense.
Overall, we had mixed opinions, obviously.
Oh no. One of us had like fickle opinions.
I think I was
One can't even get his opinions straight.
I like this movie better than number 7, and I think Dizzy did a good job.
He's gonna get the beat down, isn't he?
He is.
Okay.
Legs are closed tonight.
Good shit.
Embargo.
I'm vetoing that decision.
Oh, that's fine. That's the new phrase.
Oh shit. Explicit critics will catch you next time.